Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines here in our city of New Tealand. And boy, have I got some plans for you today. We are going to be building a prison island. Yes, remember that little island that's out in the sea? We are going to be building a prison on that. We're going to be expanding our population. I really want to get to 30k today so we can unlock a new square, which would be fantastic. And I also want to build something inside the ferry-a-bout, and we have some cool names that you've all been suggesting. Managed to say that word the second time round, so let's dive in and get stuck into our cool plans for today. Let's have some light. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing, so let's just zoom out a little bit, and here is the island that we're talking about all the way over here. This island, I've been really thinking what to do with it, and the suggestion of having some sort of like Alcatraz type thing on here I thought was just absolutely brilliant. So we'll get to that in a moment. Before we do that, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that, to be honest, but before we do that, there was a fantastic suggestion of what to do with our, what is now going to be called our ferry-a-bout. Now that name was suggested by, let me just get my list. Sorry, I said ferry-a-bout, I meant ferry-go-round. By Red Mackenzie. That was the best suggestion. Ferry go round. I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here a little zone like that, and we are going to call that ferry go round. If I can spell ferry correctly, even more impressive. There we go, the ferry go round. There we go, and I've just removed all the policies off that because we don't need it in this little zone. And then the other suggestion was to put a little island in the middle here, which I think is a fantastic idea. So I'm going to grab my landscaping tool that we have, and I'm hoping I can put this on and use that at the same time. Yeah, we can, but let's just make this a little bigger, make that a little smaller. Yeah, that'll probably, I don't want to make it too big. There we go, that'll be good. And if we put this back on, excellent. Now we can see what we're doing. So I'm gonna left click just to take that up a bit. Then I'm gonna grab this tool here, right click right in the middle, and then we're gonna level that terrain out and try and get a little island in here. How does that look? Oh, look at that. That looks perfect. I think I want that to go a little bit higher. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I just want to make sure that all the ships can still get past okay. Oh, grief, yeah, with all that tsunami of water going on. Yeah, that looks okay. They're getting by all right. Excellent. And then on the top here, it was suggested perhaps a little lighthouse. But you know what? I think we need to get this up to more of a point to get a lighthouse on there. 1 second. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more pointy. I'm liking the look of that. And then we just need a lighthouse to go on top. And I know that there's one here along the coast. I'm just wondering whether, with the use of the Move It mods, I could steal this thing. I'll tell you. Okay, let's just do marquee selection, double click on props. Well, that is weird. It's grabbing all the stuff around there. How about decal? No. Buildings. Turns out I have a ploppable abandoned lighthouse already in my list, and it's exactly the same thing. Oh, excellent. And it's a little bit bigger than I thought. We need to remove this sort of buoy thing that's up here. Can I get rid of that? No. Do you know what? I'm going to move it. Let's move it with that. No, let's just get everything on. There we go. And I'm going to put that down in the sea, and then I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put one there, and one there, all the way around the island. Oh, look at that. It's all, oh, this is quite big actually. Oh, look at that. We've got a nice straight edge along there. I'd pop that on there like that. And I think if I use the Move It mod, we can sink that into the rocks just a little bit. Yep, there we go. And then we just need to sort of feather this bit out here a bit. And do you know what? I think that looks pretty good. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And it's abandoned, so there's no way of getting here unless you have a little rowing boat. I think that looks good. Excellent. So there we go. That's our ferry-a-bout. So now I've done some work on one little island. I may put some rocks around the bottom of this now I'm looking at it. Hold on, Biffa. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better, just a little bit more detail. So, yeah, now we've done our ferry-a-bout island in the middle here. Let's have a look at that. I like that. Yeah, I think that looks cool. I like it. Okay, now we're going to come over to here. So, my thoughts on the prison. I have got the interactive prison pack by Bad Peanut. So, I will link that in the description below. Or if not, you can just search prison. And it comes right up on the top of the list on the Steam Workshop. And it gives you a few different items. So, we've got the... Let's just put it over here so we can see. We've got like a small prison block. We've got a large prison block. We've, of course, got the normal prison that comes with the game. We then have some prison watchtowers, and then we have this road, which is really cool. Let's just find a flat bit of land, because this has, there we go, the gate, the fence I should say, built into it. And then you've got the prison wire, which you can then attach, I think, to these. Let's grab our recreational facility. There we go. Look, that lines up with the gate, which is fantastic. That's it, look, and then we can just build off of here, and it all sets itself up as it should do. Come on, come on. Can we do it this way? Oh, for goodness sake. Come on, you were so close to doing it. Anyway, you get the idea, and it all works together, and I think you can sort of clip these in, and they will butt up to, let's just actually test this out. Let's go a bit further with that, and then let's go up here with that. Yeah, it automatically keeps the fence, and then if we do that, yeah, there we go, look. Clips in with the fence absolutely perfectly up against the road. That is very clever. I like that. Excellent. Yeah, so we've got those items there, and we've got this one here, which of course now won't butt up against the road, will it? Might need to put a normal road in there, but I think we can do something with that on here. And the plan is to maybe use a little section at the back here for the prison, and then the other side, I think this side, to have some housing and stuff like that. So let me just work out exactly how we're going to do this. So I'm thinking whether I can make this without a road. So we need a ferry on here for the people to come and go to different places. We would need a industrial port of some sort to get goods in and out, or we could make it self-sufficient. If we put commercial on here, do I want industrial on here as well? Probably not. Yeah, so some sort of port I think would be good. So I'm thinking this little area here could actually work out quite well if we could do something with that. Let's grab our key wall that we've got here and see how this would look. If we just sort of drew this in like this, sort of that interior key wall that we've got going on, and then if we use the move it mod to get all of this at the same height, so that is definitely gonna have to come up. So I do that the same height as that, and then do everything else the same height as this. Let's have a look. So if I do that node, holding shift, that node, holding shift, that node, then control H. Yeah, there we go. That is better. And then we can smooth out the water here. So we'll grab our level terrain, add a little bit more. Perfect. And where's the level? I reckon about there. So we bring that in right up to there. Excellent. That will fill up with water. That sort of used a protected sort of area there. Hopefully that's enough room for the ferry and the other thing that we need to get in. Here we go. Maybe just a small... Oh, yes, plenty of room. So we could... A ferry pier, I think, would be too big. Just a bog standard ferry here. We need to smooth out some of this land a bit as well, don't we? Unfortunately. So let's grab that height there. And try not to mess up our waterway down here. So I want that height there. Let's just smooth this out. And then I've got to remove some trees as well. Don't worry, I've seen it. So if we go into our tree menu, which is pretty tremendous, you know. Actually, we've got tree brush here. Look, and I can just go zoop. Get rid of those. There we go. A little bit of flooding going on. No, I think we've got it. So let's get our ferry again. If we put that, say, along the side there, that should be good. We can fiddle with the height in a bit, and then a cargo hub. Oh, it's massive. And where's that trying to connect to? Over there. Oh, darn it. Do I have ferry paths? Ship path. So I can draw in the ship. Okay, let me just see if I can finagle this to get this all to fit in. Actually, there we go. Look, we've got the cargo harbour. That's actually the one I wanted, not the cargo hub. So let's get our ship path, and we can bring that. If we can turn this on so we can see it. I think that's this one here. Yeah, so we can just bring that round here. Connect that to there. And just bring that round there. Yeah, that'll work perfectly. So let's get our cargo harbour. Can I put that on the side, this side? Yep, I can. And then we can put this back on this side. Yeah. Got a little port thing going on there. We can work on that. I'm going to use the move it mod just to drop all of this down a bit so it's level. There we go. Excellent. And then we might just do the same on here. Yeah, let's drop this down a bit as well. So that's level. Actually, if I do that and Control H, set that the same height as that. Yeah, there we go. Everything's the same height. Cool beans. Then we can get our roadway in. Right, okay, that is a good start. So now we need to find a little flat piece of land for our prison. And I'm thinking maybe along here. Yeah, because this is like quite a high ridge that comes over the top. So anything around the back here is going to be hidden. Sound, noise, views of the prisoners, all of that sort of thing. So if we perhaps use this little bit here, it is going to mean flattening this out a tiny touch. And again, we're moving some trees, so let us just do that. See what we've got to work with. That is not too shabby, actually. So if we take maybe that height there and just level that out a little bit. I don't quite know how much space we're going to need. And then our road can sort of curve around here. Let's make that a bit bigger. We can always terraform again if we need less space. That'll all work out okay. So let's grab that road, and then we're going to sort of follow our nose up here. So let's go like that, and then that could literally come straight up there. We can smooth that out a bit. So we'll grab that node, that node, that node, and that'll be fine. And then we'll use this tool here. Slope objects. There we go. Excellent. And then I'm actually going to just do a new level of land up to that road. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. And then along here, I do want to put some sort of toll road to sort of visually give you the feeling of it being a gate as you come in. So two-way toll booth. I think that's the one I want. One way. Let's just plop it down and have a look. Yeah, that's the one I want. So we are going to pop that actually along here. So if I delete, say, that bit there, pop that here. That's actually quite a way back, isn't it? Let's move that down a bit. Okay, there we go. I've moved it right up to the edge here. Right up to the edge, so to give us some room. Nice slope coming in there. And then what I'm going to do, if we just grab our prison road, we should be able to just upgrade that. There we go. Excellent. And then we're going to do this along here. I'm just going to anarchy that in. Actually, yeah, let's go up to there. There we go. And then we use the move it mod just to set all this at the same height. There we go. Excellent. So as you come in, you're alongside the fence as well. Very good. Very good. Very good. And this maybe will come a little bit further, and then we'll come up to there. Is that all the same height? Let's use the move it mod again. Shift, shift, shift. Oh, my voice. Then Control H. There we go. All the same height. Right. So I want the large prison block right opposite here. So that is like one of the first things you see as you pull up. Excellent. And then alongside the side here, we've got our small prison block. Let's turn off anarchy. Yeah, so that actually, how big is the recreational facility? What I want actually is another road going up here. A little bit further away. There we go. Excellent. That's how I want it. And then off of here, we can have our small prison block, say there. And then our recreational facility is around the back there. Should be okay. Yeah, and this is like a bit of a prison yard type situation going on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect these two up. Let's do that. Well, that is completely the wrong sort of road. Well, that's okay. We can do this one and upgrade it. There we go. Just might mean moving this down a little bit. So let's grab that and sort of plop that in the middle there. There we go. I'm liking that. And then what else have we got here? We've got our prison watch towers. So I'm wondering... I feel like I want these in the corner here. So we're going to have one there. Then we're going to have one over here. Yeah, excellent. And then we're going to have one over here to watch the comings and goings of this section. So let's just flatten this out a tiny touch. Make that a lot smaller. We'll grab that height there. And just sort of lift that up. Yeah, that should be okay. Should be able to squeeze that in there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Right by the way to come in. That is fantastic. And then we've got this prison block over here. I'm just wondering what we could do. Maybe just run the fence. So overall, let's have a look. So criminals in prison, 150. And they will spawn vans as well. This is another 40. But these roads are not connected to anything. So that might cause an issue with the vans coming and going. We'll have to see how that works. I mean, we are going to have roads around the rest of the cities. Actually... Now I'm thinking about it, we might need to hide a little road somewhere to connect this to the rest of the city because this is not going to bring criminals in by boat. That's not how the game works. But if we hide a little underground road somewhere, a little tunnel, I think we should be able to just sort of get around that issue. In fact, I'm going to do that now. We're going to grab this here and we're going to sort of hide it and not talk about it, and it's just going to live underground just to get the game working. So if we grab that, stop trying to upgrade, go like this, get that into there. How's that looking? Yeah, it needs to go... Yeah, that's okay. That'll do for now. And then if we go underground... Nope, that's a delete key. Let's do it this way. We'll grab that and we're just going to go... Where's that going to come out? I might do something different with this later, but for now, this is what we're going to do. So it's going to come underwater, then it's going to come up over here, and then connect to there. Yep, there we go. That's it. So that now connects to the outside. So that now will send out some trucks. There we go. Some proper prison trucks heading out to look for the criminals. Look at them. Oh, I'm liking that. Let's just zoom along here. Watch them come through the toll. Look at like the FBI all in a row. Very cool, very cool. Okay, we've got that. Zippity-doo-dah back round here. And then I want to add some more fencing along here. This is a bit open. So we've got our interactive prison fence, which is unfortunately snapping to that node there. Well, I don't want it to do that. If I turn that off... Yeah, that should be okay. So can I just come along there? I was hoping those two would snap together, but if they don't, that's no problem. And then that can literally come along the side here, and that can be it, can't it? Actually, if it finishes there, that makes sense, doesn't it? And this one here, we can sort of connect it up like that. Yeah, there we go. That's good. This bit here certainly needs to have a whole load of concrete on it. So I am going to fill this in. Not quite sure how that's going to go with the roads, but let's do the best we can. There we go, that went okay. So we've got our weights and things here, which is good. Do you know, I'm actually thinking about popping another one of these over here. We've got all of this space. Why don't we do that? Let's pop in a couple of recreational facilities. Yeah, look at that. We've got plenty of room for it. Let's do another one there. And that gives you a bit of parking as well. Yeah, I think that's good. And then I feel like I need another tower down here. Yeah, that should be good. And then these almost sort of double as an administrative building. This one over here, this is like the main prison. I like that. I like that. And we can expand it as we need it. But at the moment, I mean, we've got absolutely tons. We've got 285 space for jail cells, 96 detained criminals. We are doing okay. Right, that is a good start. What we don't have over here is water or anything like that. So let me just run some water pipes, and then we're going to need electricity and all of that good stuff as well. Okay, that's got all the pipes set up. I'm just going to pop in here an advanced eco water doohickey thingy. There we go. Would that be too big to put alongside it? Cannot build on water. Can we anarchy that in? Actually, that'll do for now, I think. We can smooth that out. Let's hook that up. We're just getting a bit low on water in this area. There we go. And I'm not entirely sure that pipe's hooked up there. So let's try that again. We'll grab that. I've got my nodes not connecting. That's what it is. There we go. That should be fine. We'll let that work away. Let's smooth out this land a tiny bit here. Okay, and for power, we could also add some power in here, couldn't we? We've got the geothermal plant. We've got the ocean energy. I did want to add that in somewhere. Could we have that working off of this island, off of a road down here? How much power? Oh, that was the one that cost like 6,000 a week. Oh, no. Let's stick with a geothermal plant, and we can have that off of a road over here. Oh, goodness me. Don't want to spend too much money that we haven't got. So if we just go straight along here like this. Okay, if you can go straight, that would be fantastic. Come on, you can do it. Oh, yes, of course. Let's get our nodes connecting back on again. Aha! There we go. Let's play ball. Okay, so we've got that one in there, and then we can have that going against that. Oh, that's going to butt right up against there. No, we're going to move all that down. Let's get our move it mods. Let's put that on, and we're going to grab that node and just move it all down. A little bit more, and then Control H, all of that height. Yep, that's good. Excellent. And then we'll smooth this land out a little bit. Not entirely sure what this guy's doing here. I think she's looking like she's going to escape. Okay, I think maybe we need to get some security out here. There's like a tower right there. You can see, oh, they're devil breaking out. The car's just going to run them over. Not quite sure that's what my prison's working, but anywho, I think we'll just look the other way and admire what else we've done down here. Okay, let's come out of that view. Let's come over here. So I've added a few little things over at the front here. There we go. It's just a warehouse. Bit of storage container action going on just to give it a bit more of a dock-looking vibe. And then over here, yeah, just another little warehouse next to our water filtration system. So we need to get this hooked up, of course, to the main setup. So let's grab our ferry pathway, and that is going to connect over here. So we can just do, I think round there will be fine, over the top. And then let's just try and stick with our better turning that we've been trying to do. If you go to there, and then there. No, okay, let's do it this way. All right, I'm going to put anarchy on. I think that'll be perfectly fine. Very good. And then what we can do, if we grab our ferry line, I'm going to drag that one all the way down to there. There we go. So we shall get some ferries coming in there. Excellent. And I'm also thinking what we're going to put in stock in these. Maybe just commercial goods. There's also this one. Commercial zone goods. And we'll put them on empty. And then if we do end up doing any industry over here, we can always change that, can't we? Let's do this one on empty as well. Excellent. There we go. Very good. Yeah, took a little break from the prison, decided to add a little bit more detail here on our abandoned lighthouse island thing that we've got going on, and I really like it. Got like a little garden at the front, some chairs that have been forgotten when they moved out. I've added a little path. Looks a lot more realistic, isn't it? A little path coming down here, perhaps where you'd pull up your little boat if you can row in between all of the cargo ships and ferries coming and going. But yeah, I like that. I like that. So back over here. to our island. This is working rather nicely over here. I'm loving the way it's looking. So what we need to think now is about adding in a way to get from here over to the rest of the island on some houses. So where we're going to build, I reckon this little section here, if we, let's remove some trees. Let us do some tree removal. And let's grab the tree brush. This section here, let's have a look. It's got a nice little beach sort of area. We can, I don't want to totally flatten it out. This bit here can have some houses. This bit here can have some houses. And maybe even this bit along the front. But we do need to flatten it out just a tiny bit. So let's see what we can come up with. There we go. I don't think that should be too bad. I'll take out a few more trees there. So I'm hopefully just leaving enough room. I want to go for a bike. Oh yeah, it's on here now, isn't it? Bike. There we go. I want to go for a 2-lane road with bicycles. And I want to leave as much room around the road as possible for adding in houses and things like that. So the idea here was to sort of bring that through here. Okay, we have the start of the road network on this side of our island, but back over here again, just had a little thought. There is a way to get goods without shipping them in, so we may not even have to use this cargo harbour. I don't know, we might leave it there for now, but I'm just going to delete this road from along here, and I'm going to add in just a small fishing harbour. Could we fit in one of the larger ones? Oh, that's quite big. Let's just go for the small fishing harbour. I'm going to pop that there. And then I'll redraw this road here so it connects up. There we go. Nice and straight. Excellent. Yeah, that is quite close to that there. You can see the arrows where the boats come in for our cargo harbour. Even though we might not be needing this later. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw this out a little bit further. I'm going to use the Move It mod to get that to the same height as that. Oh, and this one here. Control H, select the one. There we go. And I might just move this down. Oh, hang on. Still got the Move It mod on. Let's select that and move. Do I still need the land? Or is that automatically going to pop that in for me? It is. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So with that a little bit further out, I wonder if this could fit over here next to it, actually. Ooh, that might just be pushing it a bit too far. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that's too bad. And then we can just tidy this area up here. Do you know what? I've moved it over here and I think that looks a little bit better on that side. Leaves this bit open. And then all we need down here as well... Oh, we need to set up the fishing, don't we? Let's just get that going out here. So we're going to be getting lots of anchovy, which is fantastic. So let's draw this out. And I know there's a definite distance you can go to get 100%, but I don't think we're going to be too worried about getting that exactly right. I want to at least get 100% anyway, but we'll see how we go. I just want to make sure it doesn't get in the way of all the other ships that are coming and going. We'll see how that goes. And then we just need down here, we've got a choice, a fish market, which will sell direct to customers, or, and this is the one, the fish factory, which will turn those fish into goods that will go to our commercial zones. Aha, and we might be able to just squeeze that in on the back here if we just put in a little bit more land. Yep, and when it stops flooding, I think that will be perfectly fine. There we go, and this is going to be taking in the fish and turning them into commercial zone goods. So I might just make use of all of this storage over here and set this to commercial zone goods balanced. And didn't we do that with these ones as well? We put them to empty, but I'm going to put those to balanced as well, just to keep... Oh, we've got some stock in here already, but just to keep those as a nice stock, which can then be sent out to any industry that we have, and we could also sell them direct. We'll see how we go. We'll see how many we end up with. Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of the area here. And of course, we're going to need a name for this island. Highland District was just the name that it randomly generated. But bearing in mind what we've got here, prison, the harbour, all the stuff going on, the fishing. And we're going to have some self-sufficient housing over here. So we're going to use this one. Then let me know your chosen name in the description below. We're going to have organic and local produce, and also there's a little something that's been added to the city, which I'm not sure whether anybody has spotted yet. I'm not going to say anything about it. If you've been watching my videos for a while, or you know me well, you might have spotted this thing in the city. If you've spotted what you think I am talking about, let me know in the comments below. If you have absolutely no clue at all, then yeah, well, we shall see what happens. So I'm going to put some of these, I'm just going to put a few shops sort of there. I mean, we're really not going to need that many shops, and maybe just some there as well. And then the rest of this is literally going to be, not that one, this one is literally going to be all of that. It's not too many housing. I might squeeze a few more on, but let's just see what we get growing in here. And as these people are growing, I've completely forgotten to put in any services at all. These people are not going to want to live out here if they don't have their biohazard up. Yeah, no, we're not putting that in. So let's just pop in a few little things and hope we can sort of cover. That's a good spot for that. Gives coverage over the whole thing. I do like these little firehouses. Maybe this one. Let's go for this small fire station. That can go there. And a police station. Just our little basic 3. I know police station coverage goes a little bit further. Let's pop that against the mountain there. And then, of course, we're going to need a school, elementary school. Oh, man, these things, all of these services take up so much space, don't they? And a high school right opposite. And then the other thing I'm going to do is put a bus in. Let us grab our buses. And I just want a bus. What is that there? Oh, it's the prison one. I just want our bus to come all the way here from the harbour. And I want it to stop outside the... Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, yeah, this is connected. Yeah. That can come all the way from there, all the way into this area. So, I mean, one stop... Actually, let's come up here first, outside the schools. Then it can come back on the way back and stop there. And then literally come back to here. That is going to be it. Nothing more than that. And that is bus line 9. How many buses are we going to get on there? 3 million. 5. Now let's put that down to 3. Let's change the line colour. And then we'll name it once we know what this area is going to be. And that should definitely encourage some more people in. Yeah, I feel like I just need to move some of these things around a bit. Okay, let's see who grows into this area. Well, it hasn't taken long, is it? Look at that. Barely of the houses come out of the ground and they're catching fire. Absolutely fantastic. I like this little community here. Hidden behind the mountains. And even though there is a fire station over here somewhere, where did I put it? I can't remember. Over here somewhere. It's taken the helicopters all the way from the island to come over. Oh man, some of these have already gone out of business. What's your problem? Let's put these on. Whoa, that's your problem. Oh, I accidentally had my notification icons turned off. Whoops. Okay, let us just run a power cable over the top of the mountain like that. Yikes. The water should be hooked up. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, man. And I'm just wondering whether we could put a cable car up and over the mountain. Would an area like this shell out for a cable car? Do you know what? I don't think so. I think they would just drive through the mountain pass that we've got here with the tree in the middle of the road. And I think that would work perfectly fine. Okay, hopefully everyone's going to move back in and be happy now. And while they're all moving in and being happy, what we could also quickly do is just pop a couple of parks in. That's something else that's really going to help our area here. Could we put something special over here? Like a nice Japanese garden. What's the area of effect? That could pretty much cover almost everything. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pop that at the end over here. So that's going to cover that much. Then we need something over here to cover this area. A little dog park has got a pretty big area of effect. So I'm going to slide that in by the mountain there. And that should increase the land value of all of this once that kicks in. Yeah, there we go. Well, let's see how that goes for now. And people are moving in, which is fantastic. What are we up to? 26,500. I'm not sure we're going to hit 30,000 with this. Although I am sort of looking around thinking, like, we've got this space over here. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to remove some of these trees so we can get a good lie of the land. Not under there, we're not. We're going to do it with the forest brush. And I'm going to... Let's have a look. Let's have a look. If I put this one on, we'll get the terrain. So I'm thinking... Let's go a bit smaller on that. Along here. And sort of around to here and down here. Maybe we could fit some in. We could have a little winding... Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Let's flatten this out a bit as well. I'm going to take maybe that level. So I've right-clicked. Now if I left-click... There we go. So we're going to get a level of houses here. I just want enough space so I can put a road through there and get enough space for houses either side. And then this road's going to sort of wind up here. So if we use that... That's not how we do it. If we right-click there and then go down... There we go. So we can run a road up there to the top. And then I think, even if it sort of comes around here a bit like that, we can have a promontory? I'm looking for a word that's something to do with that. Like that. And then we could even have... Actually, let's go with that. Let's go with that and see how that works. Okay, so while this thing is filling up, I've just got like a floating cafe and a little whatever this one's called over here, which looks really nice. There we go. I'm just thinking of adding a little park over the top. We've got like the top of this here, which I think is crying out for a nature reserve. So why don't we put something like that on the top here? So let's grab our park area, and I think we'll just sort of fill in a big chunk of the middle here. And go sort of down here as well. So loads of people have got access to it. We're going to come over here. That's the end of the road there. We'll go there. And then... Not sure you're going to get access from this side, but certainly from this side. And then let's have a look. What options do we have? Nature reserve. Oh, it's all unlocked. Fantastic. So, nature reserve main gate. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we've got that other nature reserve, haven't we? Main gate, I just want a small... That's the small one. In fact, I'm just thinking, could I fit a large gate in, like over here somewhere? If we just sort of finagle this a little bit. Let's move that round here. Let's grab our rural road, that one there. And just sort of go straight out like that. And then we can add our main gates there. There we go, and everybody's pleased. We could just use the move it mod just to get this all the right height. Yeah, that's okay. I feel like I feel there's a lot of land here that I need to sort of go through and smooth things out. But for now, we'll go with what we've got. And then this path here, actually, where else are we going to get a gate? We want a gate there. I want a gate over here somewhere. So what is this building here? That is just a house. So can we squeeze... Let's bring that out a bit and then set that at the same height as... Oh, that's a bit too low. Can I squeeze a teeny tiny gate in here as well? Side gate. Slope too steep. Nope, we need to do a bit of land finagling. Brush size a bit smaller. Oh, the houses are gone. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. So we've got an entrance there, an entrance here, and then I want another entrance over here. There would be perfect. So let's get our park area. Whoop. And then we need a name for this. Whatever the island's called, we'll end up naming the park area similar as well. Right, let me run a path around here and see what we get. Well, I'm really pleased how that build turned out. I think it looks really cool. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We're getting nearer and nearer to 30k and we seem to have a problem. It's just like an alien spacecraft come to attack our city. What the heck is this? Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in the city of Tealand. Today we have got a target. I want to get to 30,000. We haven't got that much left to go, but I really need to try and expand. So what I'm going to do is come over here to this area near Orlando Heights and the hibiscus tea transfer, and this is the best piece of land we've got for upgrading at the moment. It is not too noisy, which is good, especially over here, and yeah, that's excellent. So that is the plan for today. I just wanted to show you something I found. Let's go back to this train station over here. So if you remember in the last episode, maybe the one before perhaps, where I was trying to help the trains use the bypass lines that we've got through here. So I don't know whether it's because I've got mods or something, but not all the... I mean, that one is, look, he's got his head screwed on, that one is, but not all of them are using the bypass ones. And it was on a different station. It was this one over here, wasn't it? Ah, here we go. Let me show you what I've done here. Aha, there we go. He's using the bypass, but he wasn't before. What I had done was I'd used the vehicle restrictions and I'd turned off cargo on the outside, but they still wanted to go around the outside. It didn't make any difference at all. So what I have done is use the speed instead. So if I hold shift, hang on, over here. No, I don't want to do that. Hang on. I did this before and it worked perfectly fine. Speed, hold, control, not shift. So I'm making the internal one unlimited speed, and then the external I put down to 50. Like that. So there's a real big difference between the two. So they slow down when they come in at the stops, and then these bypass ones are well used like that. So that is what I want to do on the bypass. They, as far as I'm aware, where are we? Over here. They should do it automatically, but I do have a whole load of mods and stuff, so, you know, that's just the way it's going. This one's automatically showing them all up as separate, so we do 50 for the outside and then unlimited for the inside, and then that should be good. There's a lot of trains coming and going, which is nice, but it does tend to back up a bit if I don't keep an eye on it. So, oh, I could do the same over here as well. Let's get that. Control. Hang on a sec. Yeah, that's the 4 lines, isn't it? So 50 for that one, 50 for that one, and then unlimited for the middle. Yeah, excellent. So let's have a look down here and see what we're going to do. So we've got the rail line that goes through there. We've got this highway access, and we've got this road. So I think what we're going to do is just pause a sec. I'm going to grab this road here. Excuse me. And we're going to run that one down here. Let's get rid of that. We'll have plenty of power through here momentarily, don't you worry. And then we're going to see where this takes us. Should I just continue that straight all the way? Do you know what? I don't see why not. Because what I'm going for, let's just have a look here. So to give some sort of difference to the island is where we've got an area like this, where the roads are all windy, you've sort of got a different setup, and like over here, to try and give some sort of contrast, is then I'm going to put in a gridded area. So we're going to have a nice big gridded built up with nice patterns, don't worry, and we've got like the river and stuff to build around and all that sort of thing. So I'm thinking also over here that we go for a sort of gridded, but actually now looking at this, I think I'm going to curve the road round. I want it to sort of come up to there. Yeah, so if we follow my nose. Okay, so we connected this again. I'm going to do a dedicated turn. The buses aren't ever going to go down here, so I'm going to take that one off there and make that a dedicated turn for getting in. And also this side, we'll make that a dedicated turn. Everything else can carry on. And we don't want the traffic lights there. We'll do give way. Excellent. You're struggling for power. Let us just solve that for you for now. And then when we need... Did that actually work? Not sure that actually worked. Let's just try that again. We'll just take it up there this time. I'll go straight across. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, I prefer that going down like that. And we're going to go for... We've got bus lanes here, but then I want cycle lanes in the area over here. So we go to our bike. There we go. And we're going to use our 2-lane road with bicycle lane. So I'm going to chuck a sort of grid in to see what it looks like to start off with. And then I'm going to just change that. Let's go for that one. And then we're going to remove some of the gridded roads. That still did the same. Okay, we'll go with that one. And see if we can add an interesting pattern in as well. So let's just see what we could do. Do you know what? I'm not sure I want all these gridded roads coming off of this main road, because I want to keep the traffic down as much as possible. So now I've said that, I might instead do something like this. Okay, I've just aligned all the nodes as well, and I'm just going to sort of smooth this out a bit. Let's get that height there, just to make this nice and easy to build on. There we go. That's looking okay. This one here needs to also lift up, and eventually that's going to end up going through there. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think we could... Can we get 2,500, 2,300, whatever people in here. Let's see what we can do. So let's pop in a park to make this a nice area to come and visit. Something a little bit different, perhaps. Okay, so we've got the lungs of the city here, which we haven't used yet. So we could pop that in here. We just get rid of this road. And I'm going to line that up to there. Actually, now I've put that down. Do you know what? No, I don't want that one. I'll tell you what I want instead. We're going to go back here and we're going to take our oppression office because I like the way that that snaps to the middle here. Let's just grab that. Come on, grab. Line that up with the middle there. We could put this road back in. And we could maybe build something around this instead as a nice park. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Let's leave that like that. Let's add in our water pipes. There we go. That will do nicely. And then, of course, we've got to add a few services in as well, which is something I always forget to do. So let us pop some of those in. There we go. And then let's see if we can pretty up this area a little bit here. Okay, here we go. Just like a little tree park there. We've got our plaza, our oppression office. Yeah, everybody needs an oppression office, some parking, and another little blocks and trees little park there. And I think that just adds something to this area, which is good. We are also going to set up a zone in here that's going to come all the way down there. Now, how much of this space have we used? We've still got some space down by the beach. This road could come out a little bit further, couldn't it? So let us bring that out to, say, there. This one could come out a little bit further as well. Excellent. And then this bit down here is going to have our power coming in. I think, to be honest, that's probably going to be okay. I'm not going to bring it all the way up to there. I do want to set these as self-sufficient buildings, so we'll do that. And I think that's everything that we need to do. So I'm going to fill these all in. There we go, and I think that should be okay. What I'm going to do is just attach my power. If I come out the top here, I just want to make sure this has all got power. And let's see what we get in this area. Let's have a look at it this way. Okay, we're getting there, How far away are we? 28,000, not too long to go. We do actually need a few more shops. So I'm actually going to take, sorry, people that have just moved in, take this little section around here and add some shops in. There we go. And I might even just do the same around this junction here, which means that house is going to have to go. And that one there. There we go. So they've got a little enclave of commercial there, commercial here, and commercial over here. I've added some schools in as well, and I'm just wondering whether we could add some offices in, because we've got some need. Let's just fill this up a bit here. Got some need for some industry, and that would mean that they could easily work around here. Maybe we could throw some down here along the waterfront. Just a few, maybe some behind these shops. And I'm going to take all of that out. Yeah, leave some access to the coast. I think we might be there. By the time they filled in and we balance this out, we'll get a bit more residential. And I don't think it's going to be too long. And we're going to hit 30k. Oh, I tell you what we could do, actually. Let's take a look at our bus route. So let's just turn that on. There we go. So we've got our buses that come round here. That one there definitely could come all the way down here. And that could literally stop. Let's have a look. That side road there would be perfect. And then we'll add another stop on the way out. There we go. So they're happy. These are happy. We've got access to the schools, the parks, the oppression office. And I'm going to do the same with the red bus. So that's going to go up there. Stop at the same stop. And that's going to go there as well. Excellent. So now they've all got access to this area. Why does this red bus stop? Not stop there. To give them access to this. That would be handy. Can I put a stop inside here? No. Okay. That's fine. We'll just do that. And that stops over here at the bus station. Yeah, excellent. So they're going to all start upgrading, which is good. They've got access to... Oh, we've got traffic lights there. Access to buses. They've got access to cycling. Oh, there's no cycling down this middle one, is there? I don't think we've got a bus and a cycle road, have we? Bicycle lane, 6 lane with bicycles. I mean, we could sort of cheat that in and do something, but I'll be honest, I'll just leave it as it is. That's fine. We're going to do give way, give way, give way, give way. Coming out that side isn't too bad, so I'll leave that. Give way. I'll do that one. Give way. There we go. Excellent. So traffic should be perfectly fine. Ooh, what is going on here? We've got a bit of traffic situation going on. Let's just have a look at this while we're waiting for the other area to build up. So that's giving way. Where do they want to go? Let's just take a look at this road. Let's turn off traffic manager and then it'll work better. So they all want to go right. And up and over there. They're all coming off here. Okay, so maybe we could speed that up a bit with a bit of dedicated lane goodness. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. So what I would like, let's just pause this a minute, is to change this one here into an asymmetrical road. I almost went to search for asymmetrical road now, but now we can use this one here. 2 plus 3, 1 plus 2, this one here. Oh no, 1 plus 2. No, I want a 2 plus 3. 1 plus 3. There's got to be something here. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. It's this one I want here, isn't it? Ah, there we go. 2 plus 3 one-way road. Do you know what, actually? I think I was right the first time. Let's go for 1 plus 2. Let us do that. There we go. That is what I want. That is what I want. So now we've got 2 lanes coming over here. So this one here. Oh, okay. I guess we've got to do this little bit here as well. Okay, let's see how this works. I'll take away those. Yeah, so that can go there. And you can go there. And then you don't need to give way anymore. We'll just get rid of all of that. And that should keep those going enough. Oh, most of them are turning back round again to go down there. Oh, they're coming off to go to that roundabout, aren't they? Oh, well, I'll tell you what actually might be a better option. Let's go back to here again. Let's go to highway. I want a 2-lane highway. Just for that bit there. That would probably work better. And then we can go, you go there, you go there. They can pick their lane there. And then, to be honest, I'll probably just put this back to how it was before. And that will work fine. Because it's most of them want to come off down here. And then when they all get down here, then they're all down here at this roundabout. And I'm pretty sure this is all set up correctly and accurately. Yeah, that's fine. What's all that cheering? Oh, it's this thing here. Lots of people going to university. Fantastic. And then we just got that big long queue all the way down there, which I'm pretty sure will work its way down. Let's keep an eye on that. Yeah, that didn't take too long. It's gone down there. Now it's blocking up down here. And why is that? Let's have a look. I think it's just of all these new people moving in. Okay, why are they going down here? Oh my goodness me! Look what I've spotted! Ah yes, we now get Yorkshire tea deliveries into our city. Did anybody spot those in the last episode? I wonder if you did or not. I can go back and check the timing of the comments. But look at how many teas are coming in. Am I actually forcing people to turn down here? Let's just double check what's going on. Traffic fix. So they're coming off down here and there's no lane arrows. There's some there, but they can change lanes at any of these. And then here, that's forcing to go round, which they don't have to do. They could change nodes here, like this guy. Oh, he's changed to come down here as well. And then they're going all the way around and coming out over here. Hang on. Right, let's just use the tool. Let's use the where are you going tool. We're going to pick that road. Okay. So quite a few are going on. So why are like the trucks and things all coming down here to go left? I'm confused. Let's pick that one. What the heck? They're coming up there to turn around to go straight on. So something is wrong down here, which is really weird. You know what I'm going to do? Even though I do like my dedicated turning lanes for things, I'm going to grab that and say, you can do that as well. Oh, it won't let me. Oh yeah, because I've got that. I'll turn that off. There we go. I'm going to say you can go straight on in that lane as well. And just see whether more people want to do that. But why would they come up there? Look, to do a U-turn. Look! That is just odd. That, and look, and it's just causing all of this to be blocked up because of that U-turn thing. Huh. Oh, it's because they're turning left and then they're turning around to go back. So if I put a right-hand turn on here, but I mean, ultimately, they're not going to come down here, are they? Because I'm thinking I fixed the problem. But if I say to you, look, you can go left and right if you want. Let's just see what they do. They're just going to go... Look, now they're cutting through instead. Yeah, I think maybe there was some oddity going on with the road there. And then these are all going down to the cargo. And then they're all coming under here to get over to our new island. Okay. Maybe that's all it is. We just added too many cars coming and going from different places. I'm going to just change. Oh, yeah, and that comes right past our cargo hub, doesn't it, as well? Oh, that was really bad underground road placement, that was. But this is cleared up. Look down here. It's just buses and things now. Yeah, that's weird that cars are coming down here when they don't need to. Anyway, I'm going to let them work it all out, which means this will go down, which means this will go down. We can come back and check that in a moment. It might just be the huge influx of people that we've got. And there we go. Look at that. This is built up nicely. Loving the look of these buildings. Very cool, very cool. Got some old-fashioned-y ones in here as well. Do you know what that is, don't you? I didn't put in here self-sufficient organic and local produce, but the only problem with that is you don't have high density organic and local produce. So I can pop that on and it'll make no difference to the commercial buildings we've got here already. Apparently I just saw some disappear. Maybe I am completely wrong. I am completely wrong. They're going and they're coming back. Well, blow me down with a feather. Oh, and they just come in as small buildings, but they're still high density. They should be. Because I've done it with this one here, haven't I? Let's just delete that and put it back in again. Yeah. Oh, okay. So they just come in as smaller looking buildings. I'm happy with that. That should be good for me. Right, okay. So let's just extend this to cover that area there. And I'm just going to keep an eye on this traffic round this roundabout for a minute or two, and it should go down. Yeah, there we go. It's not too bad. It's all gone from this side over here, which is good. Look, that's all cleared up. This is cleared up under here. Yeah, because they're all getting in each other's way. The only thing I might just adjust, although it's only back sort of 4 or 5 cars here. Actually, I'm going to leave it. I was going to have an extra lane coming on here, but it's all perfectly fine now. And we're even closer to hitting 30k. Not quite enough houses here. I think we could just fit a few more down here. So I'm going to grab this road here. No, I want to put that on. Bring that out down here like this. We're going to lose a building, but that's okay. Oh, I do love the look of these buildings. I think they look really, really nice. I'm just wondering if we could have like a nice walking path along the beach front along here. Yeah, maybe we'll come back to that. Okay, yep, this is all growing up nicely. We're getting nearer and nearer to 30k, and we seem to have a problem. It's just like an alien spacecraft come to attack city. What the heck is this? I just used the move it mod to move everything up, and this rock has just appeared out of nowhere. Let's just do Control Z undo. Ah, it's this rock here. Can I go up? Is that just like the biggest rock ever? No, okay, yeah. Let's try that again. I want all of this. It's going to do it again, but that's fine. The same height as this here. There we go. And then I was going to smooth this out a bit. So we'll grab that height, bring it out a bit like that, and then we'll just use the smooth it tool just to, whoa. Okay, thank you very much. Just to take a little bit of the edge off. And then this one here, yeah, we'll sink it back down again. Back under the ground to be found by future civilizations. Okay, excellent, very good. So yeah, we're at 29,845, and a few more people move in, we'll be done. Now, it's been a whole nother day since I recorded that segment earlier, and a new mod has been released. You may have seen this one. I've had loads of people comment about it. Whether other people have made videos or not, I don't know. I'm just, because I'll get people complaining saying, why didn't you mention this person's video? I've just seen the comments in my video saying, check this out. And it is the spawn point fixing mod. Let me get the exact name for you so you know exactly what you're looking for. It's building spawn point 1.0 by McSurgy. And there we go. Look, you saw that rubbish truck spawn from over here. If we click on a building now, we get this little building spawn points, or Control P. I have to change that. I think that might conflict with something else, but that's fine. And now we can see the spawn point for this building. Oh, there we go. And there's that truck. What's he doing there? Yeah, I think he just sort of stopped there for some reason. But that is sort of right in the middle of where this fence is over here. So we can move that spawn point. So in the little pop-up box here, if you mess anything up, you can just delete it all. You can apply whatever you do to all buildings of this type. You can copy it so you can paste it somewhere else. And this first box at the top here is all the information for this little spawn point here. So all the trucks, all the vehicles, I should say, that would spawn or unspawn from this spot. And what you can do as well is have more than one spot. So we're going to add another point, and if we just use our scroll wheel on this X, Z and A, which is the degree, we can move that second one. There we go. When you add a second one, it adds it to the middle of the building. So if you want to, you can have one where they spawn and one where they come back and despawn. Aha, excellent. Well, we're not going to do two for this one. We're just going to concentrate on this one here. And rather than right by the fence here, I want it right by the door instead. So I'm going to move that over like this. And then I'm... Oh, hang on, let's pause. And then I'm going to move it in and see if we can get it right up where this sort of cargo bay is. Whether this one here... No, you see, he's already coming back and he's doing that one over there. But maybe another one... Hey, what? I want you to do this one over here. What can we do here? Duplicate points. No, he's not going to do it either. Okay, I think we just need to give it a few minutes to kick in. But I'm hoping they're going to drive in there and spawn and unspawn via that little cargo bay entrance. So let's just get rid of that. And let's keep an eye on this for a minute or two and see what happens. Oh, and look at that. While we're waiting, we've hit Metropolis. 30,000 citizens in New Tealand. Oh, we've got airports and cargo airports and a whole new thing we can unlock. Let's just pause from the spawn points at the moment, and take a look. If I put the city this way around, this is the normal way we would look at it. Oh man, I want to work my way up over here because our next targets are getting bigger and bigger. Megalopolopolis. Actually, it's not as big as I thought. 38,000. We need 8,000 more people. Huh. So actually, that has got me thinking. So let's just have a look. We could unlock like somewhere down here, and I reckon I could fit 8,000 people in there. We could unlock something down here at no problem at all and get 8,000 people in there. Or we could come over here. Do you know what? What shall I do? Shall I have... These are going to be the options. Option 1, this square over here. Option 2, this square down there. Option 3 with the C and nothing in it. No, scratch that. Option 3, this one down here. And my reasoning is we could get 8,000 population into any of those squares, I reckon. Maybe easier on this one, perhaps. Looks interesting with the little extra islands. This one down here has got some cool stuff in it. 1, 2, or 3, and then we unlock everything. So after that, it's Megalopolopolis, and we've got everything. So there's this square. This was option 3, wasn't it? We've got the lakes we could build around. Make that really interesting. Let's put the camera mod on, so then I can go over here. There we go. This would be 2, this sort of big island place here. We've got access to the railway line. We can expand what we've been doing. Or option 1, we've got these extra little islands. We've got access to this over here. Yeah, let me know in the... Oh, we've got a little... Should be a roundabout sort of thing. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Right, back to ye olde spawn points. Oh, here we go. There's a truck coming back, and he's turned in and used the spawn point. Fantastic. So, at the time of making this video, there's a slight conflict with the more effective transfer mod, which I've been told that McSurgy is working on to fix, so I'm sure that'll be okay. Here comes another one. Look, I can see him. Is he coming around the corner? Oh, there we go. We just saw one coming out. Excellent. That is so much more realistic, isn't it? Coming through the fences there. That is absolutely brilliant. I'm loving that. So then what you can do is we can apply that to all the other ones of the same, can't we? So apply to all buildings of this type. Do you really want to? Yeah, that makes total sense. I'm assuming that every single waste transfer facility will now go in like that. There's some other ones that we could work on. I mean, I'm assuming... Yeah, like all of these have got them as well. So let's see where this guy is going to go in. Actually, that one's lined up okay, isn't it? Let's find another good one that we can change. Right, let's take a look at this hospital that we have here. Nice big hospital. It's got access to roads on both sides. So let's maybe adjust the spawn points on this one and just show you how the rest of the mod works. So as before, we've got our one spawn point here. And we're going to change that. I'll just pause the game. So we're going to have that as where vehicles spawn. We're going to add another point. So that's going to appear in the middle there. And I'm going to use the mouse to scroll. And we're going to have that one out the back. And this will be the opposite, where they unspawn. And you can add all of the vehicle types like that. Or if I just remove all of those, I just want to add... So unspawn is where they come back, of course. I'm just going to add ambulance to that one. So the ambulances and all the other... Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change this. I'm going to take garbage truck, fire truck. So now we're getting some warnings. There we go. So ambulances are going to appear here. And when they come back, they're going to disappear there. But it's warning us that this vehicle doesn't have a spawn point that takes care of these other vehicles. So I'm going to scroll down and add another spawn point. And this one, we're going to add all types of vehicles, but we're going to remove ambulance from the list. And I'm going to say that if a hearse, a taxi, a fire truck, a garbage truck, or the police arrive, that they can arrive in a slightly different spot. So we're going to bring that one all the way over here to the corner, and I think that should be good. I'm actually just going to move this one. I want it to sort of come out over here somewhere when they come back. So let's just... use this to go this way. You have to work out which way is X, Y, and Z when you're doing this. There we go. So when they come back, they're going to go under there. And when they come out, that's like the front entrance door, isn't it? Yep, they're going to drive straight out the door. They're not messing. Oh, hang on. Let's hold it in the right place. There we go. But you get the idea. You get the idea. And then we'll come out of that. And then hopefully, if I just do the view like this, it might take a few minutes until we get some vehicles coming and going. But you'll see how that works. Oh, there we go. We saw some vehicles leaving. Maybe we'll see those coming back in a moment or two. Where the heck have those ambulances gone to? How far away have they driven to pick the people up? I want them to return home. Come on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes, there we go. We saw that one going in the back. Fantastic. Oh, here comes another one. Very good, very good. So we know that that is working as intended. So it sounds like there's a lot more to come with this mod. As I'm using the Effective Transfer Manager mod in my city, I might just not use it as much at the moment. But I really like that. That is going to add a whole level of extra realism to your cities. Thinking if you've got warehouses or things like this where you've got different road accesses coming in and out, then yeah, you can work on your trucks looking more realistic with the way that they work. And like this one here, he appeared right by that. Oh, let's fix it. Come on, while we're here, let's just do it. Spawn point. It's just literally going to take a few seconds. I want him to appear. I want him to appear over there. So let's do that. Oh, that's the angle. Look, you can. Oh, I get it. That's what that's for. There we go. And they're going to come out of this one over here. Aha. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? There he goes. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. They're like heading out of there and going straight towards the road. Not quite sure. Oh. If we do that, will they come and go there? Yeah, I might have to work on that one a bit more, but he's taking a shortcut. I'll tell you what, we won't do that. We'll do this. Look, we'll bring it this way, and then we'll turn it around that way, and then they can sort of appear in the middle and head out of the gate. I think that'll work much better. Let's go back to 0. There we go. There we go. Yay! It's working. Fantastic. Okay, got a few minutes left before the end of the episode. I want to come back over here to Orlando. So Orlando here is at level 3 at the moment, and I would like to help that get up to the next level. What do we need? So we've produced many units of resources. That is perfectly fine. We need to get some more workers over here, but we need to have enough space to get workers up to 550. So that is going to take a while, but as we're going to be expanding in this area, either up there or over here, then we're certainly going to have more opportunities. But what I would like to add in here, now that we've unlocked it, is under the ore tab, we have the seabed mining vessel, and we do have some ore around here. So it says 8,800 units per week. We could pop that right there. Oh, that just fits in perfectly, doesn't it? Then all it needs is a little bit of road access. Well, we can help you with that. And I'm going to use our 1U road tab. What have we got? One-way road, no parking. We'll do the one with parking. Yep, that's fine. And we're going to bring that down to there. I want that to come all the way down to there. And then up to over here somewhere. Actually, let's have that go a bit further and come up there. Yeah, that's good. That gives road access. But I'm going to actually use the Move It mod and get that as close as possible to this as I can without it looking too odd. And what I could probably do as well is use the Move It mod. Just drop that down a tiny bit. There we go. I think that'll be okay if we just bring that up to there. Yeah, there we go. More or less following the slope of the land. And then we've got that coming in there. And I just want to put like a little giveaway coming out there. There we go. Excellent. So that should be good. So you are at the moment not enough natural resources. Do you know what I'm going to do then? I am going to use the ground resources mod, and we are going to put in some ore under here. I've seen quite a few comments saying you're not going to mind every now and again if I add some of these in, and we're going to need them over in this area. So if I just make that a little bit bigger and just paint those in. There we go. So we should get a nice amount of ore coming in. What's that going to say? 9,592 units per week. Excellent. And then what's that given us job-wise? Let's have a look. So up to 445. And I think we just need to add a little bit of storage in here. So we've got these bulk storage. Bauxite, iron. I think this one actually says about iron, doesn't it? So maybe let's see if we can add that in here. That's the iron extension. That's the iron ore. That's the coal. Oh my goodness, that is just humongous. No, we won't be using those. Is there a little small storage option we can use? That's massive as well. What is the smallest? Actually, do you know what? We've got this ore storage over here, which has got plenty of space in, so we'll leave that going with that one. But what I would like to add in is the rotary kiln plant, which is now going to make iron pellets. That's what I was thinking of with the iron that can be used in steel production. Whereas if we go over to our unique factories, let's have a look here. Petroleum. So does one of these use steel? Petroleum, plastic and metals. Plastic, glass and metals. Crops and glass. I don't think you use steel, are you, in a lemonade factory? You can do steel in toys. Maybe not so much. Industrial steel plant. There we go. So that is just taking metals. Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. But yeah, I definitely think we need to add this in over here somewhere. So that is pretty big, isn't it? This is where we sort of added our other factories. I'm not sure. I don't really want to pop it in there. Look at that. Oh, look at that noise and pollution and everything around there. Is there a space over here? Could we just rejigger this little bit and have it on the ends here? I think that might be a good idea. Let's just grab the Move It mod. Is that going to stay there? So now all of these people here, whereas if you get sort of down low, you might be forgiven to not even notice some of this stuff out here. That's sort of way out in the sea. But then if you sort of look this way, you've got a humongous rotary kiln plant and the area of effect. Well, we've got a lot of water going on here. Went all the way over to these houses over here. So I'm not entirely sure that that's going to stay there. Is this water ever going to run away? I think it is, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they go. But what I could do to try and mitigate that a little bit is just use our tree brush. We're going to make that a little bit bigger and just absolutely ram this area here full of trees between the people. Let's just put a few more here. Between the people and this rotary kiln plant. Hoping. Let's put some down the side here. Why not? Make it not such a big, ugly eyesore. Yeah, we'll see whether these people start getting ill or not. But, yeah, if not, that's where it's going to stay. And then perhaps, actually, these trees down here, I'm going to remove these. I'm not going to put trees down there. I'm just going to change the road layout here a bit. Let's grab the Move It mod again. We're going to move that along there. Let's just pause the game so it doesn't get all bent out of shape. We're going to move that to down there. Let's move those two over. A smidge. That road there. And I want that one coming out here. Let's put the Anarchy mod on. I want that right to the edge. Yeah, there we go. And then I want a little bit of storage. Just sort of in this section here. So let's grab our warehouses. Just a small one at the side. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we'll have that as storing. What's that going to be making? Metals. Just add another one with metals. And we're going to have that as empty because they're going to be used in one of our factories. So what have we got these? These are taking ore. That's a fire helicopter depot. That's taking ore. Don't we have the factory over here? Plastic, glass, metals. Yeah, there we go. So obviously are making metals somewhere. Where are we making the metals? Metals, steel production. Oh yeah, I thought we had that in. There we go. Yeah, excellent. So the more metals, the better. But we'll have that as like an intermediary little storage area. Cool. And with the addition of a couple of workers' barracks in this little area here, along with our main building, let's just pop some trees along here again, just to separate these two. What's a nice big tree? Let's get our brush size, brush strength down. Yeah, that should be okay. We'll add a line of those down there. Yeah, that should be good. I'm just going to add a line along here as well and up the side. Excellent. So I've added a load more trees in all over the place because why not? Trees make everything look nice. So let's just see what that takes our ore zone up to. Orlando. There we go. So we have the possibility of 590 workers. And if we can get to 550, which we might do actually, we're sort of cruising our way up there. How many... Got unemployed, 7% of people are unemployed. So I reckon give it a few minutes and we'll hit 550. There we go, excited noises. Now we've unlocked a load of extra cool stuff. We have our car factory, which I think, if I remember correctly, is huge and makes us tons of money. The all industry maintenance building, a fiberglass plant, all industry storage, and large ore mine underground. Let's just have a quick look at our factories because I love those. Let's turn that one off. Hang on, let's do that again. There we go. So this is our unique factories. Let's find a bit of empty space where we can just plop this thing down or hover it and have a look. Yeah, yeah, look at that. Car factory. Humongous. So that needs plastic, glass, and metals and animal products, of course, for the leather. It's not for the free hamburgers that you get with each car purchase. So could we fit that in over here in our factory area? Or maybe with a little bit of rejiggling we could do something with that, but not today. So thank you very, very much for watching. I've really enjoyed the builds that I've been putting in to our city the last few episodes. I think this island over here is looking fantastic. Then we've got our ferry-a-bout little abandoned lighthouse area over here, which I really, really like. Our Olympic Park we did before. I'm really, really liking that as well. And then, of course, our expansion that we've done over here to finally hit 30k with our oppression office and expanding our ore industry as well, which is just brilliant. And just about to finish up, and we've had what's new in building spawn points, resolve conflict with more effective transfer manager mod. So let's give that a test. Okay, here we are back over here again with our spawn point over here, and I've got the more effective transfer manager mod, and it's spawning out the right place. Excellent. Thanks, McSurgy. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in New Tealand, and we have a slew I say, of fixes from you lovely people out there that we are going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at traffic, all sorts of new and exciting things. So the first thing we're going to do is over here by our new stadium. I saw the comments saying that it was a missed opportunity to have a metro stop over here because we have our metro that comes from our big station with the train lines that go around all of our city, bringing the people in, and then it goes all the way down here and goes to our industry, but nothing in between. Now, I have trying to fit a elevated metro station in here is going to be tough because the standard ones that we had before our recent content creators pack, this one's just like a ground level one. I've actually got Anarchy on. If I turn that off, it will fit up against that road, but it's going to be... Why is it letting me put it in without... And oh, I know what it is. I've turned this off here, look. It won't let me put that in now. No, there we go. But we need this road here because that's where the stadium butts up against it. So if we just pause this for a second, we've literally got this little tiny bit of space here. So that won't be any good because the metro is actually... The metro line will be where the road is. The rail will be where the road is. This is up in the air, but it's just too wide. Look at that, and it'll be like overhanging that road, and there'll be some benches and things that will appear down here over the top of the road, so that's no good. So what I'm thinking is one of the new ones, there's a very, very thin one, but unfortunately, look, it wants to snap to a road and go that way instead of going the other way. So what I was thinking of doing is if we could put a road in here, let's just grab one new road, pop a connection like in there, and then see if we can snap this over the top of that. I mean, we should be able to. It should snap to it, but it's jumping to the other ones instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat it in, sort of. It's not cheating, we've got mods, we can use them. Okay, I don't want to destroy all the houses while I'm doing this, so let's put that road a little bit further back. We're going to snap this onto here. Then we're going to use the move it mod, and let's just see. So the longer side, it's got one longer side and one shorter side. So actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, is I'm going to move this over a touch to, say, there. Stop snapping to nodes. Thank you very much. And then I'm going to use the move it mod and pop that over the top of this. And let's see if we can get this to work. So how does that look? Oh, it's still overlapping the roads. It's got like these built-in trees. Okay, if we come over this way a touch, so the trees this side are on the pavement, and the trees that side... Oh man, it's just... Actually, that's it. That would be fine. And it's happy with the road connection and stuff. So what we need to do is then join up our metro line again, so we can do that. And I think that is looking okay. I'm really pleased with that. Let's just grab this fence down here and sort of finish this off up to there. Yeah, that's good. We'll do the same from over here, sort of up to there. Anything around the back need fixing? Look at that. That is just fitted in there perfectly. Nice, nice, nice. And I mean, we could even ban cars on this little road here, but I'm just going to leave it. We'll do giveaway there. We'll do giveaway coming through there. We'll do dedicated turning lanes. Why not? Yeah, perfect. I'm really pleased with that. We'll do dedicated turning lanes there as well. Actually, we're not going to, because are they going to have trouble changing lane? Oh, they can change lane at the nose. That's okay. And then all we need to do is then take our stop, which is running through here, and add the stops on the outside or the inside on this one. Oh, it just goes around the outside anyway. Okay, that's fine. So we'll have to stop this side, and then we'll have to stop that side. There we go. Fantastic. And that is going to help bring even more people in. These people all here will walk. They will quite happily walk down to here. That's no problem at all. All of these over here, and then as we get more people, the further out we go, they will certainly be brought in down to here. So that is really cool. I'm pleased with that. Thank you for that suggestion. Okay, so while we are over in this area, let us name our university. Had some fantastic suggestions from you lovely viewers out there. The top one, or the one, I think it had second highest votes, but it was the one I liked the most because it ties in with our varsity sports over here. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. Which is going to be the Spartans. We can't actually change that name, but what we can do, and this was from Steve, and he's got his local Michigan State Spartans, and their nickname is Sparty. So the little Spartan guy that's wandering around. So this is going to be Sparty University. There we go. We can close that. Oh, darn it. Let's do that again. Sparty University. Excellent. I really like that. So that means this little guy down here. Oh, look at how many people are in here. They're Spartans. So this is going to be... Dog running across there. This is going to be Sparty. And apparently, this is true, not apparently, that Spartan, or Sparta, pronounced in Greek, is Sparty. So there we go. Fantastic. Wow, we've got so many people coming up here. How many visitors have we got here at the moment? Is there a way of actually seeing? Yes, look, 642. So it's obviously a match day going on. We've been winning a lot, earning a lot of money, which is fantastic. Oddly enough, they're not cycling here, even though there's cycle paths everywhere. But there we go. Excellent. So that is what our university is going to be called. Right, moving on to another little fix. And this is just something I spotted myself. So when we set up these roundabouts down here, they did have the crossings turned off. in the visual plane of existence. But as we can see here, people are still crossing, and every now and again it will start backing up the traffic coming down here. We already have houses down here, and we have a park this side, so putting a pedestrian bridge over the top isn't going to happen. But what I'm going to do is use the junction restrictions here, and we're going to say no crossing there. But then what I am going to do is use the node controller, and right between these two gates for our park, we're going to do that, and then we're going to add in a traffic light and have a crossing there. So it's far enough back, I think, from the roundabout to not cause any problems, but it means these people down here can cross over and to get to where they want to go. As we can see, there we go. Well done for stopping, letting them across. And we can do a similar thing over here, because we've got people crossing right across this junction, which again doesn't visually look right. It's too busy to have people crossing over here. So on those sides, I'm going to take that off. And then again, I'm going to put... We've got this crossing here, actually, and that crossing down there. I might just add in another one in the middle here, right by this park. Is that too close? Whoa. What the heck? Select no. What is gone on there? Oh, man. I'm going to change this one. Can I delete that node? No. Bend. No. Oh, no. What is happened to the road? Crossing, U-turn, custom. It doesn't like it. We'll put crossing in. Oh, man. Oh, fixed it. There we go. I just upgraded this piece of road over here, and it's fixed whatever it was that was going on there. Ignore that. Moving on. Yeah, I think that's okay. And if it gets too many too close to each other, we can change things around, but that's going to just help people get across this road without blocking the traffic. And we've got this one here right by the stadium, so I'm going to stop people crossing over here as well. So we'll just get that. No crossing there, no crossing there. The side road's okay. That's not too busy. Yeah, I think that's okay. Excellent. So that's going to help there. I think people are doing it here as well. So let me just sort out the rest of this roundabout. There we go, they're not blocking the traffic anymore. And Sparty over here, who's walking a fair distance from where his job is over there, attracting people to come in to... Let's just see whether we won that last game. Let's have a look. There's still tons of people here. It's one of those games that lasts for years against the Rockfield Lions. Yeah, I think we'll do okay. Excellent. So that was just another little fix. What is next on the list? So here we are over at Teesney World, and there's a little sort of issue that's cropping up that I'd like to fix. So we get a lot of people stopping out here. It's not too bad at the moment, but I've seen this rammed field with hundreds and hundreds of people. And we've got these green bus lines that is our shuttle. So it basically goes from Teesney World all the way down here to our Hibiscus Tea Transfer. And then it comes all the way down here to pick people up from Aspen Park, which we haven't renamed yet. And quite often you'll get buses backing up here, backing up there. And over here you'll get them backing up, coming in and out like this, because there's so many people. I mean, how many people have we got at this one? Is that the stop we're at now? 96, 59, 0 down there. Yeah, so not too bad at the moment, 110. So yeah, I'm thinking we need to do a little change here. We're just not... Oh, and also, how many buses are on here? 18 buses. So I mean, they're all pretty much rammed. We're trying to get down here. I think we just need to upgrade this mode of transport, of taking people to these different things. And what pops into my mind is a monorail. And I want to see if that is possible to fit into here. I haven't tested this. We've got a whole load of monorail options, so let's see what we can do. So let's just pause the game for the moment. It means we're going to lose these bus lanes, but, you know, that's fine. So we're going to upgrade this road down here with a monorail. Oh, there we go. We did that one as well. Should I lose some fencing? Possibly. We can sort that out afterwards, don't worry. I'm just wondering whether I want the monorail to come down here and around as well. I probably do. So if we carry on down there, and then we'll get this one-way monorail over road. Oh, it goes over a road. How does that look on there? Oh, I see. It does reach over the top, but depending on how we set it up here as to whether it's going to connect properly or not, that could actually be quite good. Let's just see if we could run this down here. Now, I'll use a bit of anarchy afterwards to get this all to line up properly. Okay, there we go. So we get our loop going around, and then this one down here, I'm just wondering whether we might just change that to this road, to be honest, rather than trying to anarchy that over the top. Has it left the other one in there as well? Yes, it has. All right, let me just sort this out. Okay, I think we're okay round on that section. It's fine. We just need to fix this because they're going to come in here, go past. Actually, they could come that way. They're just going to end up crossing over each other, though. That's the only thing. Can I get this? If I use the Move It mod very carefully, get that to be a right angle. Oh, get it to hook up. Yes, there we go, like that. And can I do the same over here? Yep, there we go. So we've got two connections there, which is fine. This one, oh, is also the same. Let's just see if a little bit of finagling will get that to hook up. So that's going to have to go that way. Yeah, that's fine. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then down here, we can continue this along. And then it's going to branch off down this road here. So we can just use this normal one. That's not going to connect there. Okay, well, we'll look at that in a moment. Let's continue this, and I hope we don't break anything on the way. Okay, and then we've got this, which does like a one-way loop. Yeah, let's try this one way over the top and see how this works this time. Yeah, it's done it, but it has put no pillars in at all, which is really weird. And the pillars end up being sort of in the bus lane. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to work for this sort of setup, is it? There we go. That fits in nicely round there. I've got this to join up with a bit of Move It mod finagling. So now all we need is our stops in here. And I want one right outside here. So we're going to have to remember to put in our bus stops again. I want this one with road. If I do that, yeah, and then I might just move it over a teeny tiny spot when we do that. And I'm going to grab that, turn that on, and just slide it over. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then our bus stops can still be under there if we grab that and this and turn that on. Hopefully they're still there. No, they're not. I don't think it's going to let me add it in. Do you know what we could do just here? How about we do something a little bit different? I don't know whether this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a go. And then we get our bus stops, and we're going to have them stop up here. So that is going that way. That is going that way as well. What else have we got under here? We've got a lot of turning around and stuff going on here. So they're coming down here, going up there and going that way. Oh, these are going the other direction, aren't they? Which is fine. What's that one that loops around under there? I'm not quite sure what that one's doing. There's no other... Let's just run the game a minute and just see what happens. So they're all going to do their mad dash run around here to get to the new place where the stops are. I don't know where this lot are going. I'll tell you what it is. I think some of the buses are using this little junction here as a turnaround spot. We're not going to let them do that. We're going to say, oh, U-turns is on already. Huh. How about we force them just to keep going through? So you will get a lane each for different things. And that can go straight on as well. I don't want them automatically turning up there. Yeah, and see whether that works better. Yeah, there we go. It stopped the weird loopy going on around there. And these stops over here are fine. So let's just plop those all back on again. And yeah, that's going to work much better. So that's going to come off the main road. And hopefully when they merge... Oh, hang on a sec. What was that? There's a stop right here. Is that the same line as over there? I think it is. We don't need all of those. Look, we've got these ones up here. Yeah. That'll be good. And then when they come back, they come down here and stop in here anyway. So, yeah. Excellent. Then we're going to need another monorail stop over here somewhere. Do I want it on the main road right by the shop sort of quarter? That, to me, would seem like a good idea. And it could come round that way and go like that. Actually, that means then we probably don't need the monorail going round there, do we? Yeah, I'm going to try and put it here. Let's just see whether that will fit. Let's put that on and that on. Thank you kindly. Oh, do you know what? I think with a little bit of careful mouse movement. Oh, man. Come on. Okay, let's do it that way. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And then all we've got to do then is grab this road and join that to that. Yay, there we go. Am I happy with that? Because we had this sort of view of the oppression offices with the park. And you can still see half of it there, can't you? Do you know what? I'm not happy with that. I'm going to move it down this way. Okay, a little bit of finagling later. We've managed to fit this one in here, which is good. And I'm thinking we don't even need this little loop round the back now. So, yeah, let me just put that back to the roads it used to be, which was these. There we go. So we've got that stop over here covering this area. We've got the stop here by the hibiscus tea transfer. And now we just need to try and squeeze one in down here by Cities New World. This is going to be a tough one. We do have the one that goes off the road that maybe we could sort of squeeze in. Could we squeeze it in round the back here somewhere or along here? Oh man, we've got so much infrastructure and stuff. What about this spot here? Could we use the one with the road down the side here by the car park? If we move some rocks around. Ooh, do you know what? I think we might be able to just do something here. Do you know what? I think that fits in there really well. Right behind the car park. Connects up to that road. No problem at all. Yeah, I like that. I think that's worked out well. So now we just need to put our stop in. So we're going to have a monorail line going from there to there to here to there and back to here again. And we didn't actually see where our line went. Yeah, so we don't need this bit round here, do we? Do you know what? I'm gonna downgrade that to, where's our little bike road that we've been using over here? This one over here. So let's use the picker mod to grab that. And don't want to lose the paths. Let's change that back. Oh, now we get a million trees everywhere. Okay, let's use the move it mod just to sort this out. There we go. There we go. And fine. Yep. So the route there is working, no problem at all. There we go. So that probably means we're going to need a lot less buses here. So what I'm going to do, Cities New World Shuttle, we're going to still have that going. Gives you a different option. Why has it gone up to 21? That was like 18 before, wasn't it? Anyway, we're going to drop this right down to like 5. And we're going to force... Well, we're not going to force people, but this is going to be so much quicker to use that I reckon people are going to use this instead. I don't even think we need these roads round here, do we? Because that's just going to go straight along. Let's just turn the buses off so we can see. Yeah, it's just going to go straight along the main road there. So let me change these roads as well. So I'm going to keep an eye on this monorail, see how many people are queuing up at these different stops. And hopefully that is going to ease the burden on our buses. That's a good thing to do for your cities. If you see that there's a real need for people to move between one place and another and your current transportation options are just not cutting it, look to upgrade them. Go up a level. Monorail, you've got obviously trains and metro and things like that. And yeah, see how it all works. Oh, already some people there. Excellent. And there we go, back to the beginning again. I just noticed a little dink that we need to fix. Where it goes around the corner over here. I don't know whether that's just because these roads are too close together. They all seem to be the same height. I'll do that one. That one. It might be that this node's a bit too close. Let's just... Yeah, I bet that's it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, that was it. The nodes were just a bit too close. Excellent, that's fine. We'll come back and check on that a little bit later. Okay, another thing I've seen a lot of comments about. Here we are on No Problem At All. And I've got this blue bus line here that starts over at our hub and it goes round and it basically stops at all the main points in our area. But it is a little bit hawky-balky. It's a little bit all over the place. So we could probably do with just fixing that up. So what I'm going to do is change it maybe to a couple of bus lines instead of one. It's this one here. We've got a lot of passengers on it. 6 buses. Is it managing to keep up? Maybe. I mean, we can see where these are going. We've got this commuter destination mod. So most of them, these ones are going down here. Only a few are going up there. Let's just look at the other stops. Yeah, so that stop there. Which is that one? This one is bringing people, so they're coming out of here, I think, crossing over, and then they're getting the bus to go over there. Is there no connection between here and here? I think at some... Oh, there is. There's this over the top, but they're actually finding it quicker to walk to get a bus over there than to come over the top here, which is a little bit odd. I wonder whether we could just put another little path. What's the sloping like here? Yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe another little path over the top here. We are going to build a rock garden one day. We're going to have the most amazing rock garden you've ever seen. Actually, we can connect up to that path there, which connects up to that one there. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's just maneuver that a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. That goes straight over the top. So maybe people will start using that. I can't move that tree. I want to move it and it won't let me. But anyway, yeah, maybe people start using that and coming over here. But yeah, let me just split this bus line, I think, into 2. Which I think will work a lot better. So if we go back into here, no problem at all. We're going to just delete it. Actually, what I'm going to do first is copy that. There we go. Then we're going to delete it. Yep. Then we're going to pop in. There we go. A bus stop from here. So create new line. I'm going to go from there. And then we're going to pop into these other areas down here on the way. So we're going to stop in there. Over here we have like schools and all sorts of stuff, don't we? Yeah. In this little spot here. So if we go straight down that road into there. And then how do I get back out again? Okay, we're going to change that. It's going to go... No, can I not come down here? Okay, there, and then I want to go up round here to the park, and then back out again, and then back. Yeah, I think that should be okay. And then we're going to do a second one. We'll do it over here a bit. Let's just change the colour of that. Bus line 10. We'll just change that to slightly different shade of yellow. And then we're going to do another one here, which is going to come over this side of the city. And I know we've got like a school and stuff over here. So let's stop right outside the school. So we're going to bypass all of that. We've got a little park down here. I mean, people can walk to that. So maybe let's just dive into this area. And we'll put a stop this side because people were coming to that, weren't we? And then we'll go back. Another one for the school and then all the way back again. Yeah, I know people are going to still complain about that because people always complain about my bus lines. But that is just the way of life. Let's just change that to green. There we go. And then I'm going to rename these. There we go. No problem at all. A and B. And I'm just wondering whether I can... Yeah, I think I'll leave them like that. And we'll see how many people end up using those and whether that works a little bit better. And then if they want to go any further, they can jump on the train and use hibiscus tea transfer. Good. Okay, so I've been playing around with this a bit, just put some taxi stands and things in, and there's still an absolute ton of people. Look, you can see them all coming out of the train station. Here they all come, and they're all heading over here to get on the bus. Some of them are crossing over and going up here to the metro, but I'm wondering why they still rather would take the bus than the, did I say metro? I meant monorail. I'm just wondering whether we could do with adding some more monorails in, if it's the fact that it's not going as often enough. We've got 3. Let me just double it up to 6, 200%, and see whether that makes a difference. Although a lot of these people here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually, so we can see the difference. Can I move these stops further apart? If I could have one over here. No, it won't let me do it. I bet there's a way I could force it to do that. If I grab... Is there a node in the middle there? No, there isn't. If I make a node here... Oh, don't break the road. And then put that back to middle. And then I grab another node here. Put that back to middle. There we go. And then I'm going to get the node controller now that we've got... Oh, let's make it straight. And we've got... Oh, has this one over here disappeared? I think it has. I think it's just they're too close together. Let's try it again. Hold on. That one. And I think it's removed this one again. Let's leave it as a crossing this time. Oh, it's done it this time. Okay, so now if I move that along and that along, and then I'm hoping I can just move these. One to there. And one to over here. Yeah, now we've got different segments of road. A bit too close, perhaps. But what we're going to see... There we go. They're going to split into 2 groups. So now we can tell who's who. So these red ones, which has got the most passengers on. Ah, right. Okay. So this is making a little bit more sense now. This route here is my Hibiscus to Orlando. So it goes from the T-transfer over here. And as you can see, it goes all the way around this area. And if we use our tool that we've got, let's find one of those red buses. There it is. Line details. Click on a stop with all the people in. 329. There we go. And we can see where all these people are heading to. And this is the commuter destination mod is giving us that information. So there's loads of them coming over to the school here. Got the great big symbol. Loads coming over here to the care home, to the park. Yeah, so that all makes sense, doesn't it? To the hospital. Okay, and that is the only way for them to get over to there. So I'm just wondering whether we could just do a little something about that then. Could we perhaps add some sort of pathway? Is there a connection to the back here? So we've got this along here. Looks like we could add some sort of pathway on here. Let's see what I can put together and we can see what it looks like. What the heck? Well, that's what that looks like. That is not what I wanted. Wow, look at that. So many people coming out the back here and using this path now. I've connected it down the front here as well, so they've got a bit of access over here and over this side. Oh, but man alive, look how many people are coming up over the top. That is what we want to see. People walking and using their legs, and they can come down here and join this bus stop or walk along. Let's get these trees out of the road. Excuse me, coming through. Coming through. Another cluster. There we go. So they're all walking down that way, crossing over. And they're walking this way and crossing over. That is absolutely brilliant. And I've used this road here. It's called the P&B Pavement Plus. So pedestrians and bicycles go through separate lanes. Let's just zoom in a little bit. And we can see pedestrians and bicyclists going in separate lanes. Love it. So now let's go and have a look how that's affected our bus stops over here. So let's come over this way. So this is the red bus stop. Nowhere near as many as before. Let's actually find a red bus. I just saw one. There we go. Oh, it's not a red bus, is it? Where's all the red buses gone? Oh, I don't know. We'll do it the old-fashioned way then. Won't be using the mods. Hibiscus to Orlando. That is the one we want. Thank you very much. And I think this is the one. Yeah, 112. And if we just come out of that view, yeah, still quite a few going over there, but only 112 now as opposed to the 200, what was it before? 270, something like that. I've seen it get as high as 300. So that is not too shabby at all. Okay, just a little something else I'd noticed. A lot of cars coming out of here, even though they've got all of these transport options available to them. Obviously the trains, the taxis, the buses, the monorail, the walking, intercity bus, the ferry, but they're still wanting to drive somewhere. So where are they going? Well, this little road here is actually built into this asset. So what I used was the touch it mod, touch that road and unlocked it. I've already just done that off camera. So now I can use this tool, the traffic route, and click on that road and see where they're all going. And a lot of these private vehicles, these purple ones, so some are deciding to drive down there, they will. Some are coming down here. Most of them are going under this bridge here over to the Highland District Island, which we haven't named yet. A lot of them heading over here. And I'm thinking, why is that? We've got a ferry stop right here, and our ferry line, if we have a look, does go over there. But actually, if you look at it, our ferry line, when it goes out, goes all the way up here to Save the Rock, hashtag Save the Rock, and then it comes all the way back, then it goes in here and out again. So, yeah, it's a long way round, and it'll just be quicker for them to drive. So what I'm going to do is give them another option. I'm going to do, not ferry pathway, what we're trying to do here, ferry line. We're going to use this side that hasn't been used yet, and this is just going to be a direct backwards and forwards transfer from Hibiscus T transfer over to Highland District Island. And then let's have a look. That is ferry line number 5. We'll just slightly change that. There we go. How many are we going to get on there? 2. I think that should be enough. So when they arrive here from the depot, let's have a look. They're going to be coming down here somewhere. They're going to be yellow in colour. Is this one of them here? No. 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 Oh, there we go. I bet this is one. They're not yellow in colour, of course, because I changed the colour of them. Yeah, there we go. Let us follow. This is the one, isn't it? Oh, New Tealand East. No, that is not the one at all. Maybe it's one of these two. Yeah, ferry line 5. There we go. We're getting there in the end. Okay. Man, it's getting busy in here. Good grief. Okay, so let's see how many people start using these. I'm guessing this is the other one, ferry line 5. Yep, there we go. So let's take a look. 50 passengers already. Let's take, I'll tell you what, so look at the line details. So there's only 4 waiting there at the moment. So he's going to pick up those and off they go. But that's 50 cars already not on the road. So that is brilliant. So I'm going to let this run just for a few minutes. Keep an eye on this and see how many we get coming over here wanting to use the ferry. We might have to adjust the number a little bit. Look. Do you know what? I am going to adjust the number. I'm going to pop that up to 3 and we'll see how we go. Right, so going back through some of the changes we've made, now we can look at these stops over here and there's hardly anybody waiting. So our, what was it called? Hibiscus to Orlando, we had 10 buses on there. Let's look how well used those buses are. I mean, there's just some of them are filled up, some of them have hardly got any people on at all. I know this stop is the one that's all the way over here, which is then they're jumping on there to go around here. So we may adjust slightly how we do our buses, but definitely, I'm going to go back to here, we are going to go down from 10, and I reckon 6 would be absolutely plenty there. And I'm going to do the same for the green bus, the Disney World Shuttle. 5 vehicles. All of these stops are quite empty. This one down here, funnily enough, where are they all going then? So let's just use the commuter mod again. So a lot of them are coming down here and a lot of them are going over here. Okay. That makes sense again. So they're coming down here, taking our shuttle, and they're getting dropped off here. Then they're either walking across what we've just put on here, or they're getting the red bus to come round here. But there's no direct route from here to over here unless we change something. So we have this path here. We have the path goes round there. Could we connect that path? I mean, you don't really want to be walking through this big industrial estate here, do you? No. Could we just connect it over here somewhere? How about if we come out here? I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to use freeform. There we go. And let's just see. So we've got this road to get up and over. Well, that's okay. So if we go to there and then... Okay, so there we go. So now they can cross over here if they want. They can walk down the road, cross over here, and then get onto this path that shimmies over this road, shimmies over the highway, and then just comes down the end here. And you can see there are quite a few people that are choosing to walk that way, which is fantastic. But we've still got 293 passengers here. But if we zoom out, not so many of them are now going over here. So we have definitely made most of them choose to walk over here. Now the rest of them are just getting the bus down to this area. It might just be that this far down is too far to walk. I'm just wondering whether another monorail stop in the middle here, look, would actually help. Do you know what? I think that is going to be what we're going to do. Can I use the picker mod for that one? I can. Can we pop that in there? I can. Excellent. We'll grab that road. Join that up to there. Excellent, that's good. And then we'll do our stop. There we go, monorail. So we're on that side and that side. Hopefully that's done it correctly. It's always hard to tell on there. Well, we'll soon see if the monorail stop on the way back. He didn't stop, did he? Yeah, he's stopping. And he's stopping. Excellent, we've got it. So that just might be the change that we needed. We shall see what happens. You know what? I think some people just want to take the bus. We've got 245 people here now. They're not going over here anymore, which is good. So that means they're walking and taking the path, which is fantastic. Because before they were going from the green line to over here to the red line. And now that there's not that many coming down here, so that means they're taking other options, which is great. And a few are just coming down to the T transfer and the train station. That is absolutely fantastic. So even though there's waiting 238 passengers, I'm wondering whether some of those might be bugged out and they're never going to leave. We shall see. Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in the city of New Tealand. And we are over here in this area of our city because the votes are in as to which square we're going to unlock next, which is going to help us to hit our next milestone of 38,000. We're only 8,000 away. And the winner was by an outstanding amount, number 3, which is this one over here, which I think is going to look rather spiffing. So let us purchase that. 24,000, there we go. And then once we hit 38,000, as you are well aware, we get all of the squares unlocked. I thought, where the heck do they all disappear to? But there we go, look, we just unlocked everything. But yeah, look at this. This is like a fantastic looking piece of land. I'm liking that. We've got these cool looking lakes around here. Oh, we're going to get some beautiful houses in there. We've got these fantastic rock formations as well. I'm not quite sure. We're going to have... must have some sort of park or something round here. Is that in our square? No, it isn't. So we're going to have to rely on... I mean, we could put another Oh, it just seems silly to put another junction in here somewhere. Unless we have... how are we going to do this? Need to put some thought into this. But one thing we can do now we've unlocked this square is down here where these vehicles are merging on and getting in each other's way, we can just help them out here. So let's upgrade that bit There we go, 2-3 lane, which is fantastic. We use our traffic manager mod for a bit of Hugo there. There we go, and then they can merge down here, which is great. Let's just grab our node controller. We are going to straighten the ends on that, which is fine. We're going to pop that up a little bit, and we're going to do the same there. Just a little bit like that. That's okay. We'll sort out these trees. Bomb, and then we'll just fill in this. So if we go to our intersection marking tool, and then one of these days I'm going to rename my presets. So I can actually find highway 1 joining 2 into 3. I think that is the one. So we'll do that one, and then we just need to turn it around. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Yep, fantastic. Apply that. Excellent. That's what we want. And then they can all merge down into here. Oh, we'll just do this one as well. Why not? As we're here, let's grab that. That is an easy one. That is a 3-2. There we go. And then we just need to turn that one around. Excellent. Oh, no, hang on. That is, I want this one merging in and those two carrying on. Aha! There we go. Apply. Excellent. That's what I want to do. Very good, very good. They can merge in, they can join up, and everybody's happy. So I'm thinking we are going to fit in another little copy of this sort of junction over here somewhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause that. We are going to use the Move It mod. So I'm wondering what's going to be the best way to do this. So we're going to need to grab all of these roads. So I think if I just sort of do it like this. So I'm holding shift while I'm selecting the roads, not the nodes. And I want that. That is the bit I want. So if I copy that, copy, yeah, perfect. If I put snapping on, is that going to snap to the highway? It isn't. So that's how much space it's going to take up. So actually, somewhere like this, and is that actually going to fit into the road as I want it to? No, I didn't think it would. Okay, let me just get this thing sorted out. There we go. That should all be set up okay. I'm just going to run a couple of roads off of here. Let's just run that one straight down like that. And this one here, we're going to have to sort of curve this around to like that. That seems a bit sharp to me. Let's try that again. I'm going to go at 12 this time. Let's go to the end. So 10, 11... yeah, I think that's 12. Let's go down like that. Yeah, that looks better. And we'll do the same over here. We'll do 12 instead of 10. 11, 12, and home. And yeah, there we go. Fantastic. And then we'll just sort out these top sections here. So we don't want traffic lights there. We don't want traffic lights there. We'll have dedicated turning lanes on both of those. But where this comes up, you can't see, but there's 2 lanes there. We don't want them going straight over. We just want left and right. And the same there. So that should all work nicely. The same as this one. And give us access to all of this area here. Do you know what? That might just end up being a T-junction. That's fine. We've got this train station, bus terminal, everything over there. So how should we hook this up? I'm thinking this road is really going to have to... I feel like it needs to hook up with this one. So can we just sort of build along the top, over the top of that? No, we can't. Not easily. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to do a little bit of redesigning over here. So let us just put a temporary road down here. That will do. Just to put some of these items against so we don't forget to put them back. So we'll get our crematorium over there. We've got our firehouse. We'll move that down. What's that? Oh, police station as well. We'll grab that. And then these houses here are going to end up going... There is a bus stop there, which will be a bit of a a pain if we lose that. So that'll end up floating in midair. Let's just move that down to here for now. There we go. And then we can always do something about that later. Let us then delete these roads and this road. Ooh, yeah, and let's just see how this goes. So I'm going to grab this one here. We're going full on bike lanes as much as possible. These are all going to go, so let's just give us a little bit of space. Floating bus with a load of people hanging around outside. Apologies. But yeah, it's just the way it's going to be. So we're going to get 10, 11, 12. I think that's about right. And that is way, way up in the air. Not what I wanted. Okay, let's delete that. Put that to that and try that again. Home, 10, 11, 12. I think that's about right. That's where I want to hook up to. So then what I can do is, if I put this on, we can sort of go a little bit like that. And have that hook up to there. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, that's fine. And then this one, so if I go like that and then back round again, we'll lose a couple of houses. But then that is not too bad as a junction coming down off of there. That is quite steep. But I think we'll be okay. We might be able to just lower this a little bit and see how that goes. We're going to do, let's have a look, dedicated turning lanes. And we're going to do give way instead of a traffic light and see what happens. We're also going to level this out a bit. Slope objects, there we go. And we'll do the same this way. That. Actually, that's okay going the other way. Yeah. Excellent. Can I lower this down? Yeah, look how high that is. It's so high. So if I grab that one, shift, get that one, and just drop this down. I think that looks like a spider hunched down. Then we'll grab these 4 nodes here and then do Control H and get all those the same height as well. Yeah, much better slope. And this here actually wouldn't be a sort of a bridge piece, would it? So if we grab that and actually upgrade it to that, there we go. That would be built into the land. That makes more sense. Okay, good. So that now gives access to this all the way along here. And actually, I might just use this to straighten this up. That's not too bad, is it? Straight over there. Excellent. Then we can build off of there for this area. Yeah, okay. And then what we can do over here, let's have a look. We could even upgrade all of this down here. Yeah, to be bike lanes. Just make sure we're not losing any buildings and stuff. Let's put that on. Yeah, that's fine. Do we need it there as well? That's good. And this is going to encourage bicycling. Oh, my goodness me. We'll have to come back and sort that out. There we go. Excellent. Let's just grab the Move It mod. There we go. Very good. Should we carry it on round here? Oh, we might as well. Come on, let's just do the whole thing. And then when we get over here towards the train station, we could also upgrade that one as well. We've got a, yeah, this one here, asymmetric bike lane. Fantastic. And this one down here is just a normal road. Let's turn that off there. We can go all the way along to the train station, which is fantastic. What is it with all those trees in there? Okay, let's just go like that. Okay, let's try that again. Hey, there we go. Excellent. So yeah, they can cycle all the way down to here. That is good. And then all the way along here, we just need to sort out dedicated turning lane. So Control left click. There we go. Excellent. We may come back and upgrade some of these to cycling lanes as well, but I think that is a good start. Do I want cycling up and over the top? I don't think I do. Just wondering. Yeah, we can upgrade some of these to cycle paths as well, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. We've got that new cycle path. This one here, the P&B Pavement Plus. Pedestrians and bicycles go through separate lanes. So we could do that one, and that one over the top. Whoa, mama. That was not what I wanted. So we'll do that one, and that one, and that one. And then, oh, good gravy. Hang on. Yeah, let me fix this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So we've got that one going over the top there. And then what I'm going to just do is upgrade this one here So that is also a bike lane connection to our network, and then maybe that one there as well. So they can, you know, if I'm going to do that, I might as well just do all the way around here. There we go, in a nice big loop, and they can get to that, cycle over the top, get onto our bike network, and back over on the other side of the road. Excellent, that's good. This one, this side, not quite sure where that's going to go, but at least that's given us highway access. Let's just put these guys... I don't really want them coming straight off the main road here, so I'm going to grab a nice little 1U road. Oh, that's one way, isn't it? Let's grab this one, and we're going to come straight out of here. Let's make it a tiny one and go to down there. That is still the wrong road. Let's upgrade that. There we go. And then when it comes out this way... yeah, we'll have to go with that one. No, that's fine. Let's just move this back a touch. There we go. Excellent. And then I want these. So we'll take... There we go. A little bit of finagling later, and they fit in perfectly well. Let us just set that to be a giveaway, and we'll set that to be dedicated turning lanes. And yeah, that's fine. So that's going to cover all of our needs there. Let's just think a minute about some mass transit. So as we've said, we do have this rail line and this rail station and this ferry and bus exchange here. So we know we're going to have spaces for buses to run around this area. That is good access for trains, so we don't need to worry about that. So I'll tell you what we probably could just do with expanding out here and starting to get some people in. I think that would be good. So let's just grab the forest brush. And I'm going to just remove some of these trees around here. No rocks, though. I am very sorry. I have accidentally removed some rocks in the previous episodes. I do see the comments every time I accidentally remove a rock. RIP rock. Yes, it does happen from time to time. I apologise. Okay, and then off of here... let's see what we're going to do. So if we remember, we have been doing a sort of semi-grid through this area, which I think has made it look quite nice. So could we sort of continue that grid through this area here? And what I'm going to do is use the bike roads, and we're going to sort of see how these are going to match up. I think it's going to mean that we're going to lose this road through here. Yeah, and we're going to sort of get these things going like that over in this area, and then just sort of see what it looks like. I think we're going to have to flatten out some of the land a bit, but yeah, we can work with that. Okay, I think that is a good start. Let me just take this back a little bit. We're going to get some houses in there. Oh, we need water pipes, don't we? Let me just plop those in. There we go. So let's just take a look at our coverage. So what have we got over here? We do have, let's actually do it this way. Let's go into, let's shut the unified UI, open up the education tab. So we've got some elementary schools here, which actually aren't that busy. We've got high school. Oh, that's elementary school. That's a high school. So we've got spaces over here, which is good. Although the population here has been here for a while. I'm thinking maybe we could just pop... Oh, I don't want a university. Because this is also going to give bonuses. So if we pop a high school and an elementary school, they're only small, so we could pop those opposite each other there. That'll be good. And then I'd like to pop some sort of park in here so we can encourage people to move in and to love where they live. Large playground. That could actually possibly... Ooh, that is not going to squeeze in there. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. That will cover all of that area. And then we've got our services because we popped those in, didn't we? So we've got that. Oh, that's quite a way away, isn't it? Yeah, let's put some healthcare buildings in here as well. So we can squeeze that in behind the schools. That's no problem. Fire services were okay. We've got that one. Police services were okay. So that is pretty much it, I think. I am going to pop in here a public library. Can I get our schools within the boundary of that? Not easily. So no, we're not going to do that. And the only other thing actually I want to check is our child healthcare centre. It's all the way over there. So at the time that would have covered that area that we had before, but now we've got this. Oh, it's like the more things we put in, the less space. So that one there actually does cover the whole of this area. So yeah, it's only that one we need. Excelente. So let us get some zoning in here and then we can see what we're going to get. I am going to put some small shops just around these areas here, and then the rest of these are going to be high density, and I'm going to have them all the way up to the beach and all the way up to there, all the way up to there, all the way down to there. I think this is going to be good. Okay, let's see what we get. Pause. Pause. Completely forgot. Let us do our zone. So otherwise we're going to get all the wrong sorts of buildings that we don't want. And I want these all matching what else we've got going on over here. At least on this side. Of no problem at all. Excellent. Okay. Let's try that again. Off we go. Okay, while things are building up and expanding, what we can do to help is with a bit of mass transit. So remember, we've got this bus line over here, which comes... Oh, it's this one that comes from all the way over here, that goes all the way around, stops there and comes back again. Could we add in... Let's just do another line that's just going to come over to here. So this is now some commercial shops in there. Yeah, it can come straight over the bridge. Let's go that way. It can stop in this sort of square area over here where we've got the schools and the park. It could actually stop opposite that one there, and then hopefully if it just goes straight back over again, it's going to go the long way around. Okay, well that's fine. There we go. And these stops will have an area of effect, and people will also want to upgrade because of those. So hopefully that will help. 31,000. Yeah, we're growing. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, things are expanding well. I'm very pleased with that. Let's give some of these guys... Oh, look at the people using this bridge. I love it. I love it when a bridge is well used or a pathway is well used. Let's also give these some access here. Up to... Okay, let's do anarchy on. Let's turn off all of our guidelines. And I want that to sort of just curve around up there and then just connect to that. So they can... Yeah, there we go. So they can use this bikeway. And I'm pretty sure that will connect on there okay. It looks like it is. Excellent. Oh, what's that? Renowned. Nothing's grown. That's good. And then what about some trees? This is quite a busy road here. So actually, we just grab our tree brush. I'm just going to add... Oh, let's turn off anarchy. Add a load of trees along this main road here. Let's get rid of those. There we go. Excellent. I'm not going to add any more in here. In fact, I'm going to take some of these out because this in here... Now, what do we have a need of? I'm just wondering whether we could put in here, between these two roads, an idea is coming together, is forming in my mind. I would like a... let's have a look. If we go to our zones, so I'm going to get that zone size there. We're going to de-zone this section here and pop in a new zone. Hang on. Let's try that again. Here. Okay, there we go. A new zone in here. There we go. All the way around. It's overlapping that road a little bit, but that's fine. The Strawberry District. That sounds like a cool name. And then what this is going to be is, if we come into this one here. So we could put in a leisure district here. Causes noise pollution, but hopefully this is far enough away. Or we could put in a tourism specialisation. We are going to go for leisure. I think that would be a good idea. And then we're going to have a little roadway set back from this road. It's not going to be right on this roadway, and it's just going to be one thin layer of cars, buildings, I should say. So let's have a look at our 1U. I'm just thinking this one with the trees. So it's going to come off of here. So if I went like, say, that. Space ready occupied. Okay, you can do it. I'm sure you can. There we go, like that. So we've still got a width here for putting in some buildings, and we can carry this on a little bit further. Unfortunately, it would be without trees. Okay, so that could sort of go up to there. And in fact, that could change its height a little bit. That could change its height a little bit. And in fact, if we go all the way along here and find any other nodes that are nearby, no, that can go down. I think that should be okay. Let's give this some... Oh, don't need give way. Dedicated lane. So that's the way in. This is the way out. So I want this to give way. There we go. And I'm actually going to change this one here to asymmetrical with trees. Which way is that facing? I've absolutely no idea. I think that's going that way. One way we can check. Grab that and click on that. That's going left and right. Yeah, I think that's okay. We'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see. Okay, how are these rocks doing? They're far enough away to not be in the way of all of this, which is good. Let's just shift them over a tiny touch. There we go. And now we put some high density stuff in here. I'm going to do it on the road there. And I'm going to do it on the road there, but not this bit along here. And then what I'm going to do along there is we're going to grab some trees. Yeah, there we go. Right out to the end. And then we'll do the same over here. And there we've got some buildings coming in, haven't we? So we don't want to do that one. And then hopefully, let's let this grow in, see what we get. And then we can always do a little bit of prettying the area up. We do have a need for commercial. Yes, we do. Oh, I'll tell you what they're going to need as well. They're going to need water, of course. I don't know what that pipe's doing over there, but it's gone. So let's get a water pipe on this road. And then electricity should jump absolutely no problem at all. And then, oh, we haven't actually set this as the district we want, did we? We wanted leisure. So if I click on there... let's see, is that coming up? Yeah, there we go. Leisure. Excellent. And I think that is all we need to do. So let's see what happens. And there we go. Got a nice leisure industry popping in here. We've got some diners. We've got 2 burnt bean cafes right next to each other. Let's get rid of that and see if we can get something else in. Let's have a look along here. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I'm pleased with that. And then what I'd like to do is actually put a little bus stop along here. So if we go to our buses, we've got the blue bus stop here. That would just seem perfect. If we drag that one up to there. Oh, there we go. That's better. It's coming in that direction anyway, so it just takes a detour via there. Excellent. And gives some people some access. Hopefully the noise isn't too much. No, look at that. Doesn't even stretch outside of that area, so that is really good. Right, we've got a few complaints. What are you complaining about in our new area? Worker education was too low. Okay, well, we're working on that. What do you need? Well, you just need lots of people. And what's the matter with you? Not enough educated workers. Okay, let's just have a quick look at our schools in here. So elementary school, we've got plenty of spaces. High school, we've got plenty of spaces. So it's probably the university. And we don't have a university section over here, do we? We've only got one. Let's go to our university tab. No, let's go to our university district. That will show up a lot easier. So where was that? That was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, that one there. So if we hover over that. So we could add a little university district over here with some of our new items that we've got, because we unlocked quite a few new items an episode or two back. Let's have a look in here. So we could make use of some of these. What about making use of them in this spot over here? I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, so let us join this up with that. And we're going to just make that this side of the highway for now. And then we can get rid of that. Boink, 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 boink. And that now all counts as the same area. D. Love it. There we go. So anything we put in here now, it's going to help those people. Let's grab this road here. I don't want to upgrade. I want to draw it in. So if I come along straight like that, that gives us a nice load of space. Let's just level this out, or slope it out, I should say. That'll be good. So what do we have that's new? Right, everything from the Liberal Arts Library onwards is new. So we've got Liberal Arts Library, we have the Art Club, which isn't too big. We have the Liberal Arts Commencement Office, which I think actually that should go in here somewhere, if we can do that. This actually would be a very good spot. So what I'm going to do is delete that and squeeze that in the middle there. That just fits in perfectly. Yep, so that's going to go that side. So back over here again. And the Liberal Arts Academic Statue #1. An inspiring piece of artwork. So how are we going to do this? Let me just change this around a bit. I'm going to grab this here. And we're going to go at 200 and 200. We're going to grab this and pop that right in the middle. How does that look? Yeah, very nice, very nice. And then we're going to build around here. There we go, and then we can fit our library off the side here. I think that would look good. Art Club could come off of there. That we've already sorted, and that we've already sorted. So just those couple of little items there. And then is there anything else we could just pop in here as well, just to sort of help? If we go for a dormitory, right in there, just to give that a little something something. And then we can add maybe an outdoor study. Oh, that's huge. We won't go for that. That's going to be too big. What have we got that's small? Liberal Arts Fountain. No, maybe we'll just go with that for now. Yeah, I think that'll be okay for now. Let's give these guys some water. Yeah, and how about a few trees as well? Let's just put that down a little bit there. And whoa, that was a lot of trees. Let's put the strength down again. That is still a lot of trees. Okay, let's put that down even more. Yeah, there we go. I just want a spattering of trees through here in our university area. This road here will work on that in a bit. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then hopefully now these from over here will be able to come over this side to university. And the only other thing I'm thinking that we could do which may help is if we grab our highway roads. I want two-way highway with sound barriers. It's just going to mess up my lines. Nope, that's okay. So we're going to do that along there. And we're going to do that along there. And then we've got a normal highway barrier. 3 lanes like that and like that, and that will just keep all that extra noise away from the hard-working people of that area. So now hopefully what we're going to find is we're not going to get this problem of not enough educated workers, because they will all go over there, get educated, and then come back to work over here. And then it won't be very long before all of this looks like all of this. That is the plan. What are we up to? 32,000 and growing. So I'd like to make this into a park. And before I forget, I'm going to paint a park area over the top. It's going to be all of this, and we do need some room for housing. I think it may be low density housing down here. which means this actually might just need to be a slightly different zoning arrangement. I'm going to just take that out there and go like that and say in Chester Hills we are going to have a policy of a high-rise ban. So buildings still upgrade, don't they? Restricts the buildings from reaching their highest level. So they're not going to upgrade 100%, but it's going to just help us to go from the ultra tall buildings up here. These will get tall as well, not so tall, and then it will go down to, yeah, the lower buildings around this lovely park. So what can we do with this? So just another couple of changes. We've got this down here. I'm going to extend this blue bus route right into here. There we go, into the heart of our university so they can get there. I'm going to end up looking at the bus routes on this No Problem Atoll and Strawberry District again at some point. But for now, that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to just change this slightly. I want this to connect there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Node Controller to pop a crossing in there, which I'm going to put a traffic light on. So people cycling can easily either get onto the cycle roads that we've got, or they can walk. Let's just put dedicated lanes there. And I wanted some sort of cut through to get across to the other side. We've got this bridge here. I suppose they can go up there, over there, and then down here. Could I do that in a quicker way? Do you know what? Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that there and connect that to here. If that would let me. I'm going to delete this building here and we'll stop that growing back in again. Oh, look, suddenly everybody's taking this little road. And then I'm going to connect that. What the heck's going on? All right, pause the game. That is not what I want to do. I want to have that one there, and then I wanted a little connection here, but not actually connect to the other one. There we go. And then if I just use the Move It mods. Oh, I've got not Anarchy on. I got Snap 2. If we go like that, that can be the same height as that. Do you know what? I can actually do this. That just looks a bit weird, doesn't it? If I move it back a touch. Yeah, there we go. And then this one here, I'm thinking, could it lift up and over the top? If it could, that would be great. Let's just see what we can do. There we go. That's not too bad. And then I can also put a crossing here. I don't think I'm going to put lights this time. So they can come up this snaking path here. They can cross over the road. They can cross over again past the Tetley T-van. Then they can go up and over the highway. Let's just move some of these little trees out the way. There we go. Up and over the highway. Oh, someone's using it already. Then they can snake their way down behind some of... Whoa, what is that there? Behind some of the buildings here, and yeah, that should be good to go. I'm going to just sort some of these trees out. Oh, of course, they're part of this building here, but I've moved it over a little bit, so I think that will work out fine. So hopefully that should encourage them to walk or cycle over there to our mini hub university. And I think this is looking rather nice, even if I do say so myself. And yes, just realised that we need to add the international theme onto our Chester Hills over here so it matches in with the rest of the island. So that'll be good. So some of these buildings will regrow back again. But we can see already quite a lot of them are upgrading, which is brilliant. How close are we? What are we at to? 33,000. We are getting there. Well, this place is growing nicely. We are so close to unlocking the next level. Let's just take a quick look around here. Just added a couple more houses, rebuilt a couple of things to line it up better, but it is doing well. I love these offices here all these offices of the same all lined up there. And I've just extended this out a little bit, added in a doctor's surgery or whatever you want to call it, which is good. This building here, I feel like it's outside of the zone. Let's have a look. It is outside of the zone. Zip, you can go and come back as a proper building. But there we go. We're up to, just shy of 35,000. So what I would like to do is come over to this side, and we've got this tract of land here. And yeah, I'm really thinking that we can get the last amount of, 6,000 that we need in this area here. So I'm just wondering whether we're going to change this road here. Let's grab that. Let's take that and grab that. And we're going to go here like this. And then we're going to come out 1, 2 there. Oh, hang on. Let's do that again. 1, 2. Set it to home. Good grief. We'll get there eventually. And sort of mirror this, but in the other direction. And then what I want to do here is, I don't want this to go straight. We're going to follow our eyeballs, and we're going to just sort of mirror this up here. Actually, we're going to mirror, more likely to mirror the train line down here instead. So if we do something like that, just looking at how much building space that's given us. So with that, we can have 1 row of houses here, 1 row of houses there, and that's it. What about if we did some sort of grid off of here? So if we grab this bike. Whoa, what happened there? Let's try that again. Grab this bike road here. Yeah, just thinking how we're going to do this. I was going to do a straight grid, but that really isn't going to work, is it? How about if I mirrored this and went like this instead? Yeah, this highway is going to move. I want this highway to be straightened out a bit. Okay, let's use the Move It mods. Let's grab everything like this, and I'm going to move that up just enough to give us, let's get rid of those as well, they can go over there, just enough to give us some space, and then I can come back and straighten this out. Actually, that might be, yeah, it's like this whole section here doesn't need to be that sort of shape, does it? Yeah, I think that'll work. So we've got more space available in here and down here. This sort of dips away, so we may need to do a little bit of terraforming once we get this built. But I'm really I want to make it look nice, but I want to get as many houses in here as possible. Because like we said before, we are limited. We are limited. This last square is the last one we can get before we can unlock everything. And we need to hit this next target. I mean, we've got this space over here. We've got like this space down here. And then we run out of space there. This is all filled. This is all filled. Actually, where does that grid come? So we've got a little bit of space there. So not many. I mean, I know we've got a lot over here, but I've got other plans for that. So I don't want to fill that up with houses. So hopefully this is going to help us out. Okay, we now have Myrtle Square. I've set that to the international theme as well. I'm also going to, oh man, we've got so many bus stops. I need to spend another episode sorting all of these bus stops, as I said before. But for now, I'm going to create a new line that's just going to come round here, round this back road. It's going to go along there, along there, along there, then it's going to turn around. We're going to have 1 stop there, 1 stop there. It's then going to come back through here and stop there. Yeah, that'll be fine, just to cover that. Then we need to pop some services in. Yeah, not sure when I did this. I was just upgrading this highway here to put sound barriers on. I've moved it all back even further again so we can get a row of offices along here. And I accidentally used this one here, which is the 2-way highway with sound barriers, and it caused a load of problems, but I've sorted that out. And then over here, I realised I've done the same thing. Was this episode? Oh, I can't remember. Was this another episode when I did this? And there was probably a ton of comments all about it, but there we go. I've got that sorted. Oh dear, apologies to all the people. And what I've been just noticing as well is I had my my lane merging here the wrong way. So ideally what you want on a highway is your main 2 lanes just carry on. So like these 2 lanes here, carry on through. Then you can split off if you want to come off, but ignore the little bend here. I'll sort that out. But they carry on through. And then down here the lane merges in and then they carry on through. But I had this lane that disappeared. I had it on this side instead, but really it should be on that side. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Look, I've done it here. I've got the lane coming on carrying through, and I've got the merging one here disappearing. So yeah, I need to just change that. So if I go to my presets, no, that's not there, that one there, then I have the 3 to 2. I'm going to say yes, and then I just need to turn it around rather than invert it. And I don't know whether it's something to do with my 4K resolution, but I can never get these flipping buttons to work. There we go. So now this one disappears and these 2 carry on. And then what I do as well is I do that, but I say this lane here continues on and then these 2 merge together. And then that works much, much better. Excellent. We're up to 35,000. Oh, we're so slowly creeping. Goodness me, are we ever going to get there? Well, I've been building like mad. I've added a load of high-rise stuff all around here by our university. I'm liking how this is looking. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do in the middle here. Might add some sort of park, but really trying to beef up our population. And we're still not there, but we've got a big downside. Look what I've managed to do to my traffic. I have absolutely decimated this area. We've done it. I thought I was nowhere near it. Oh, it's taken so long. Megalopolopolis. Oh, for goodness sake. I thought we were never going to hit it. We've unlocked monuments. We should have unlocked. Let's just go back and forward again. There we go. Look at that. All the new areas. We can unlock everything. I honestly thought we were nowhere near it then. When I started that little clip. Oh, I was going to end on a cliffhanger, but I don't need to. We've done it. We've unlocked everything. We can now, if we wish, work our way around and unlock all of these squares. I'm only going to unlock them as I need them. But man alive, the traffic. Yeah, so I put these sort of places in here, and I was thinking about adding another sort of place over here, making some uses of that. But yeah, we are going to have to come back with a traffic fix, because all of this is all going through this one roundabout and this one highway entry and exit. So leaving's okay, but coming in, look, it's queuing up. It's queuing up. Well, there we go. Don't forget to get a load of names in the comments as well. We've got so many new areas that we built that we need to name, so we'll get to that. All of this needs some good old detailing, and we need a good old traffic fix. So if you like those, be sure to be back for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.